They'll find any way you
Fair.
can
Come
just
here.
stay.
Come here.
If you get comfy, you can stay.
Oh my God. You're a mess. Hi. Go away.
Isn't it funny how your children just like turn into animals and you just need somebody to love you?
Isn't that
Yeah.
weird? I didn't know.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
It's a
I had lizards and fish and other stuff, but I didn't know.
no, they don't give you the same attention.
And I didn't realize that they were going to leave and then I was going to get animals. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can
I
you
can
hear
hear
me?
you.
Do I need to
Can you
get
hear me?
closer?
Yeah, I just feel like it's just not that loud. Whatever. Me and Diana were like really loud. So now, there we go. There we go. Now we're
There you
here.
go. Perfect. We're in.
Hi, Jennifer.
Hi.
I can't
Laura.
believe you came
I know.
here.
It was nerve-wracking. So I'm driving here and I'm going, this is like a blind date.
Yeah.
I've known you forever.
Known you forever. But I feel like I just seen you.
Yeah, I think that's how it is because we were so young. So young.
Isn't it weird? Okay, so I've known Jennifer since I was like 5 years old. You were older than me,
Yeah,
but I
just
mean,
a
on the
tad.
playground, I
For
still,
sure. Because we
you
went
were
to
Jennifer
the
Curtis.
same elementary school. And I mean, we've known each other pre-kids.
Like forever.
Ever.
It's wild to me. And like you were one of the first people I thought of like when I want because like we were never best friends, but I feel like we were kind of best friends.
There was always that.
It was like we were actual sisters.
Yeah. For
You
sure.
know what I mean?
Yeah. Didn't get that complete bond, but it was always there.
And we worked together. We were like, I don't know. There was something about you where like you were like more like just a sister to me.
Yeah, I get that. For sure.
Does that you feel the same way?
Yeah, no, for sure.
It's
because I don't think we ever, and I'm not saying, I mean,
No.
We never got that super closeness.
Right. I feel like we did for like 2 weeks and then it was like done. And I was like, oh, that's
what happened.
Because you and me always had the same mindset.
Yeah, for sure.
We knew we weren't going to fucking do this forever. We were like hella smart.
Yeah, I was stupid smart.
We were like really smart and we were stuck in the hood trying to be cool. And do you feel like you wasted your life a little bit?
I hate to say that.
Right.
I hate to say that because kids, build you your paths.
Right.
But, yes.
Yeah.
Because, I had so many opportunities.
Yeah.
And, friendships come and go. Life comes and goes. Partners come and go. And then you're like, what did I gain from all that?
And also, it was like, none of it was fucking worth it.
No.
It wasn't worth it. Like, and I mean it like in a negative way, kind of, not like saying like, sometimes you have friends and you move on for friends, but like, we went through like a lot of turmoil and a lot of just like bullshit. And we could like, yeah. Sometimes it bothers me, but then I had my kids.
For sure.
So I'm just like, this is the path I'm supposed to be on.
Yeah, and you get stuck in that path.
Yeah.
And all you just know work, and kids, and that's all you know.
That's all you know.
Don't really understand that there is so many more opportunities out there.
I know.
But
it sucks sometimes because I was like, but then I'm like, would I've had all this flavor? You know what I mean? Would I have had all this?
I always say
if I had done
chapters and journeys build you.
For sure. For sure. I don't think we would have been the same people if we had taken the path of opportunity.
Is that what we're calling it?
I don't know. I don't know what to even call it.
True.
It looks so far away from me.
Absolutely. And I always say, if I didn't have my son so young, and waited in life and built a career, went to college, I probably would have been so selfish and not had kids.
100%. I was like, I would have been some CEO, like on the fucking Christmas movies. I would have had gone to a Christmas town just to like find love. And like, I would have had a passport. Like, I still don't have a passport because there was no fucking reason.
There was no goals. You have
kids. I'm not going to take them anywhere.
No.
I don't have money for that. Yeah, I don't have $18 million to go to Taiwan on a little
just a getaway.
Yeah.
No, I totally understand that. And it's like, why waste the money on getting a passport when you don't even know you're going to be able to jump on a plane?
Okay, so I'm getting a passport this year, no matter fucking what. Good. And you are too.
Okay, I got it.
And that's what we're doing.
Done.
We have 1 year to do it.
Yeah.
And we're fucking doing it.
Let's plan a trip.
Yeah. I'm not even kidding. Like, let's go.
I'm down.
Just because I'm doing it. Like, and I'm not sure where I'm going to go yet because now what I've been, so my whole life, I was tied to the other human being and they were a piece of shit. And I, if I went out of the country with them, then that gave them permission
Mhm.
and I didn't trust them.
Yeah.
And so that's why I haven't gone anywhere.
Yeah.
I couldn't because I mean, because there's places you could work it out. I could totally have saved and like been like, okay, maybe I'll go there because it's just a flight. And then once
Yeah.
you get there, it's super cheap. And still, that was like later because when they're little, I'm not doing all that
No, for
anyway.
sure.
Because
'Cause
you
even
need a
$100 is $100.
yeah,
And
and
you're probably
yeah,
like me, I scroll egg everything.
yeah,
So I can work 10 million jobs and I will still hold on to that penny.
and I have $1 million to pay
Yeah, for
on
sure. Bills
everything because
don't stop.
I'm paying like their college stuff like when they're there. It's just like one day I'm gonna be rich, bro.
Yeah, one day we'll
One
get
day,
there.
one day these kids are gonna have their own jobs, and I'm gonna be so rich because I'm gonna live in a van. I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna like shower in a gym. I'm just kidding, but one day,
No, and it does. It makes a difference because my kids didn't go that path. But now that I'm not fully supporting that,
yeah.
it's really different. I have
No,
my money.
I don't care about college. Like they all chose it. I don't know if Zoe will like if that's her plan, but two of them are doing like junior college because
Mhm.
they like refuse to. They're like I'm not gonna get in debt like that.
Yeah,
And then Charlie just got to go to sick ass art school and it was scholarship and like we just worked it out. It
yeah,
was so
you
much
do it.
scholarship and like they did the RA stuff, but um I'm like and I'm not anti learn. I love learning. But I'm anti do not do that unless it, like, is what you're gonna
Ju
use and
For
do.
sure, for sure. Don't waste
Like
time, I guess you can
yeah,
say, like,
and money.
and money. You do want them to do good,
Yeah,
but schooling isn't for anybody
yeah.
everybody. It's
I was
not.
like, I got kicked out of a billion schools, and I'm still doing what I want, and I made it just fine. I made more money bartending
Oh,
and, like, my cleaning
we'll get
service,
there.
more money doing that
Oh,
stuff
100%.
than any school thing I
For
could have
sure.
done.
For sure. When I first started my bartending career at 22, 23,
Yeah.
and I was raking in thousands,
Oh,
thousands
so
a week.
much
So
money.
much money that I didn't even know what to do with.
Yeah,
I had no clue what to do with.
and that's no degree.
No.
'Cause it's and that's why I'm like, don't ever get stuck in this, like, this is what you're supposed to do, and this
No.
is how you're supposed to do it.
You make it happen.
Yeah, and that was another reason I wanted you to come on here because I've thought of you, like, my whole entire life, I would always, like, think, like, I feel like you taught me, okay, can I say how old you were when you
Yeah,
had
I don't
okay.
care.
She was 15
16.
when she had her first kid, and she still went and graduated.
Yeah.
Slay.
Walked with my
Fucking
class.
slayed. And you were always such, you were just, like, in the front of my head, like, if Jennifer could do that, then I literally could do anything.
Aw.
Like, I swear to God, my whole fucking life, I've always thought, like, Jennifer did that, like, I can do that.
Yeah,
Like, there's no
for
excuses
sure.
because you did it at 15.
Yeah.
You were literally you were my foundation in life to be like, if she did it, I will be able to do anything.
Yeah, and I think at that time there was no you just do it. Like, there
Yeah.
was no, like there was no core me story.
Mm-mm.
Um,
Mm-mm.
I had a community.
Yeah.
Community.
Yeah.
Like, I probably wouldn't have been able to do it if I didn't have my
Yeah.
community. Alex was definitely a community baby.
Yeah.
He was. And I don't think
Oh, you're
that
so
kid
cute.
knows it,
Yeah.
but he was a community baby.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have been able to do that work,
Yeah, but,
the
like,
steps that
that
I went
also,
through.
like, you can be like, "Oh, the community stepped up and helped me," but not everybody allows people
For
to do
sure.
that,
For
you know?
sure.
Like, pride or shame and all these things step in, and then
Yeah.
but you were like, "I'm" you almost it wasn't selfish, but, like, you could see why it was important.
Yeah.
Like, you knew even then I'm choking and dying.
Don't choke and die.
What'd I swallow? I think that's like something's happening when you, like,
Uh-oh.
choke on something. Um, but, like, you knew I don't know. There was something in you where like you were like, I'm fucking still doing this. Was it because you wanted to prove to people?
I don't think so because I don't have that demeanor. I
Right.
don't, I've never cared what people thought of me
Ever.
ever, ever. It's still
Like
to this day.
ever.
And, now as, 45, looking
Yeah.
at a teenager with a baby, I'm like, oh my gosh, that was me.
That's insane,
Because,
right?
you look like a baby. I
I
was
was 18 and it is insane.
crazy,
Like I
crazy.
look at my kids and I'm like, that's
Crazy.
crazy.
Crazy. And, and to have the support, to have like, my mom could have kicked me out. Like
Yeah.
my grandma could have stopped supporting me.
Yeah.
And, I could have lost friends because
Yeah.
my life just changed. I'm
Yeah.
a mom.
Totally.
And I didn't have anybody that was
Yeah.
my age that I started the trend.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
really did.
She for sure. She's like, what's that show?
Trendsetter. What?
What's that?
Oh, 16 and pregnant.
Yeah, she was 15
I
and pregnant
should have
hose.
been on
Okay.
that.
She was the show.
Yeah, but
Oh my
you
God.
just keep on moving, and I think it was more to prove to myself than
Yeah.
anything. Because yeah, no, I didn't have anything. And how do you let it go when you have such a support system?
Yeah.
And I know not everybody has support
Yeah.
systems, but I had it.
Yeah.
I 100% had it. So
Because I know for me, I was 18 and I really, I think what helped me go was that I was like, oh, I'm gonna prove all you motherfuckers
yeah,
wrong. You
and
know?
that's a great mindset.
Yeah. I
It
mean,
is. It is and it is. And I mean, you shouldn't worry what
yeah.
anybody thinks
Yeah.
or says about you, but you did it.
Yeah. It worked.
Uh,
It helped.
yeah, for sure.
It helped.
For sure.
Oof.
It
God, it was so hard.
was so hard. It was so hard.
Just the working is so fucked up. It's so fucked up, like how hard. I went back to work when he was 1 week old.
Yeah, I believe it. That's why I was with sis.
That's
was
like so
I
messed up.
had to work, but yeah,
Yeah.
I started working at 16, and then I mean, high school I was still working 2 jobs and homeschooled majority of it.
I don't think enough people like realized what you were doing.
No,
It's so crazy. She was working so much
So
and
much.
raising a kid
Yeah.
and going to school. That is
Going to
so
school.
crazy to
yeah,
me.
it really was.
Didn't we work at Hallmark together too?
Yeah, I worked at
And
Hallmark,
Papa Murphy's
at
together?
Papa Murphy's.
That was it, I think.
And that was it. But I started managing Papa Murphy's
Bro,
right out of high school.
I was like, the amount of responsibility I
Oh my
had
God.
at 15 was crazy. Chris,
I was just
you
yeah.
were tripping.
He gave us a lot. And I mean, great guy. And he probably built our paths. But
100%.
I got the job still in high school. Didn't even have a car yet.
I didn't have a car yet.
Wasn't
I
even
would
driving.
have to walk to Papa Murphy's.
I would have rides because no, at that time I was living in Monterey, so I would have to have rides if it was the BM or
Yeah.
BD or whatever. And I would get rides to and from work, and then graduated high school and became a manager of a pizza
Bro,
store.
it blows
Yeah,
my mind.
dealing with kids that were my age.
It's like, but he walked up in that hood, grabbed a bunch of kids, and
He
said,
did.
"Just sell some pizzas."
He did.
And we sold the
We
shit out of
did.
them
We
pizzas.
did. We
I feel like
did.
we were his best Papa
Oh, for
Murphy.
sure.
We were probably his best business venture he ever had.
Yeah, for sure.
Because he had an eye for a hustler.
For sure. 100%.
Like
He
he
knew it.
knew you're a hustler and you're gonna work
For
for
sure.
me.
For sure.
And
He took me to SAC for a training.
I cannot.
I was
with it.
like, I couldn't have been 20 yet because this was pre any other kids, and drove me to SAC for a training. I think it was right before you opened them. No, it had to have been way before the Marina store. And left me there in a hotel because I'm not driving still. Still not driving. So I still hadn't been young. Or maybe it just drove me there.
He's like, whatever, you have a baby, you're fine.
I don't even know. Who knows? Alex, the communal baby, was somewhere. And left me there, and SAC is hot. Us Monterey girls are not
And
ready
you
for
know that
SAC.
he got a cheaper place.
And probably, I don't remember.
And did you have to walk?
I had to walk to the Papa Murphy's.
Dead.
Walk to
I'm
the Papa Murphy's.
dead.
Did like a 2 or 3 day training, came back and picked me up, and we went home.
You know what's funny? You know what's so crazy is like if he was any other man, I would think he's like a creep or something. But he was such like A good
He
guy.
was a good guy. He is still a good guy. I still
Yeah.
see
Do you
him.
still
It's
see him?
still see
He
his
was
wife.
such like I have nothing but like positive.
No, for
Even when
sure.
I got in trouble because I called that lady a bitch and I wrote it down on a paper. Okay, so this lady was
Mm,
like almost beating her kid in front of us.
that's a very small store.
It's very
Very
small. It's just like was right in front of you. She was pulling her and like, and if you're doing that in front of us, what are you doing when we're not? Anyways, she
Exactly.
pissed me off. And so, anyways, on when they ordered the pizza at the end, you could write their name, and I wrote bitch. And she said, "What is that? What does that say?" And then, anyway, she saw it, and I got suspended, but it's fine. But
It's
even when I
fine.
got suspended, I still. And I was like, Chris, she was gonna beat the shit out of her kid. He was like, you can't
You
act
still
like
can't.
this.
You
And I
can't.
was like,
You
"Ugh."
still can't call her out.
But
Like
yeah.
even if she is.
So it was a great
For
life
sure.
lesson.
And I feel like he knew at the end of the day, he knew what we were. So
Yeah.
it's not like we were some piece of shit kids
Yeah.
just coming in and gonna fuck up his
Yeah.
place. And so that's why he kept us
Yeah,
there.
he saved us really.
He really did
I
because
mean, I made a lot of money at that place. I was getting checks, son,
Yeah.
and I was like 15 getting
I
checks.
was getting yeah.
I
was
should have
making
saved
money.
that money, but I was like, nah, we going
Well,
to Denny's.
you just blow it, let it go to the mall and you just
Yeah.
got, cell phones and
Oh my
stupid shit.
God.
But
Our
yeah.
little Nokias.
Uh-huh.
We had to get like different colored covers,
Yes,
guys. We had
yeah.
shit to
Yeah. And
buy.
when you had to buy
Oh my
ringtones.
God. Now, Hallmark, do you remember working there?
So I do remember working there. It was the Beanie Bear baby era.
Oh my God. I only worked for like one little Christmas,
And that was a
little
crazy, like
Christmas
a
time.
seasonal.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't recall how long I was there. Probably a good year-ish. So
Yeah,
I
you
had
were
a
there
good
for
chunk.
a second.
Yeah. Because I was working there and I was also working at Pretzel Time too.
Jesus, you worked everywhere.
Yeah. And yeah, and we offered gift wrapping. So if somebody wants something gift wrapped, you had to sit on the floor and wrap a gift. But that was a Beanie Baby era.
Oh my God, those freaking Beanie Babies.
Yeah.
People are like, you got this one, you got the gold one, or the Princess Diana. That's so
Yeah,
crazy.
it was crazy.
I remember it was Christmas time, and they did that like couple own it when you were there. Do you remember that?
I do and I don't because they weren't there a lot.
They invited us to dinner
Okay,
for
we
like
not
a
go to the
Christmas dinner. And we went to their house, and again, super nice. It was just so weird to
Yeah.
me. I also, we were like in like, okay, like we grew up so different, right? So like I was like, why are these people being so nice and like
Not used to.
making us a dinner and
Yeah.
stuff? And like, are they gonna like try and kill us or something? Like it wasn't just like normal. Anyway, it was super weird. I think I quit right
It's
after that.
super weird, but
Just 'cause
it's
someone was nice.
also back then we had no scare,
Mm-mm.
I had no scare. I would do anything, I would go anywhere. And now it's like, where are you going? What time? And then you think like
We were
how
okay, you
did
guys.
our
We were in
parents do
the
that?
streets.
Oh, for sure.
Like
For
we
sure.
ran the streets.
Uh-huh.
We built the streets. We were in the streets. We were the streets.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I didn't grow up like that, right?
What do you
You
mean?
want to go back?
Yes. I remember your stepdad.
Oh, we're going back.
Yeah.
I on my
'Cause
way
you
here, I'm
lived-
like, Laura's gonna make me fucking cry today.
No.
No, I don't want to cry.
No,
But I don't express my story a lot, and I
Yeah.
don't care. I don't. My story isn't. It's not locked up. It's just never had that platform, I guess you can say. But yeah, my stepdad was alcoholic, 100% over. And it ruined my mom. My mom was a great woman, and so grew up super healthy. I don't know if you remember this. Super
I
stupid
remember
healthy.
that house, like the
Uh,
other place you lived in with the stepdad.
so the apartment on Kimball.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, so that was right before she left him or divorced him. So growing up super healthy, she worked at the health food store, and that was just unknown to kids. Like
Yeah.
now you know what a Fruit Lover is,
Right.
And
But you were like the weird kid.
I was the
eating,
weird
like,
kid.
granola
Oh, for
and
sure.
stuff.
And all I want is a hot lunch with some freaking warm milk.
Oh my God, I want that pizza. So
And
good.
so I would come with my lunch, and I was picked on. I was picked on.
I imagine.
Yeah,
I can
it was
see that.
hard, and
Because I remember you would always be by yourself on the playground.
yeah.
And the reason I knew you, even though you were older than me because you're 3 years older than me or 2-ish.
45.
You're
Just
and I'm
turned
42,
45. Yeah.
but I'm gonna be 43. So you're
Okay.
2 years older than me. But I knew you because I would kick it with Coach. We had like
Yeah.
Coach Williams would just walk around, and some people would walk around with Coach, and I'd walk around, and he would come over to you,
Yeah.
and he'd be like, "What are you doing over here by yourself?"
Yeah.
And that's how I knew you.
Yeah. And I would say, I don't want to call people weird, but I hung out with weirder people.
Yeah, which
So,
is cool now.
which is cool now. And should have stayed with those.
Yep, we should. Bro, I should have stayed with the nerds, my
Yeah,
guy.
no, I was for sure teased a lot, and I remember that. And then you have your crazy stepdad that just you don't know day to day what the hell's going to happen in your house, and you fight through it. And I don't think I had my switch until middle school.
Same.
Yeah, that awkward time.
Yeah.
Middle school is just, and then I don't even believe that my mom sent me to King.
What do you mean?
Just dynamic wise.
Oh, like you don't know why she did?
Yeah, because
Like-
it's a very prominent Black school.
Yeah. You don't have to whisper it. Okay, our school was like all Black, and then anyone who was,
diverse,
but
we
anyone
were
who wasn't was like Vietnamese, Chinese, Filipino, Tongan,
Mexican.
and maybe some Mexican. It wasn't even like there was Mexican,
Yeah,
but it was like
it was very
nobody was white.
no.
It was
no,
you and
yeah,
like through 2 or
yeah.
other people.
No, we were very, very minority.
Yeah,
Like literally.
100%.
So like when people say, you're white, I'm like, no, I grew up
Yeah,
in a very diverse,
Yeah,
and I was more picked on by the Hispanics than anything,
Yeah.
like a lot. But I think like I was in band. I played the freaking flute.
I played violin.
I wish I still played the
I didn't
flute.
know you played the
I
flute.
did with Mr. Hansen.
But first it was Mr. Pauletti,
Oh yeah.
and then Mr. Hansen,
Yes.
and then Miss Miranda.
Yeah.
She sucked.
Yeah.
She was the reason I quit.
Yeah. But those were
Well, I
those
didn't
were
quit it, but-
sixth grade-ish. Those were great
I didn't know
times.
that.
And
Maybe I knew it in the back of my mind, but I don't
yeah,
remember.
we went to
So wait, you did
Disneyland.
you did orchestra in the parks with us?
Yeah.
That's crazy. You were there. That was one of my best memories.
Yeah.
Like I love that because we got out of
We
it.
got out of it.
They took
We
us
did-
somewhere
yeah.
else. We got to compete to
Yeah.
like it was the best time
Yeah,
of my life.
for sure.
Was orchestra
Well,
in the
and
park.
just because we lived in a place that there was nothing,
Nothing.
absolutely nothing.
People don't understand that unless they know about Seaside back then. They're like, you didn't grow like this guy when he at work, he was like, you didn't grow up in the hood. I was like, motherfucker, please. Like, you had like no opportunity. Like, you just like, I don't know. Like, it's funny because we did. Like, it was right there, but we couldn't see it. Like,
No, there was nobody.
it wasn't highlighted. It wasn't cool.
No.
It wasn't the thing you were supposed to
No.
do. You were supposed to fight, be cool, get a boyfriend. Like it was just like nothing.
Yeah. No, I
I
agree.
fucking like it ruined my life. But it's fine.
But yeah, yeah. And then I just, your light bulb goes on and stand up for yourself. I think that was
Yeah.
the biggest thing is I stood up for myself.
And then she wasn't taking shit for
no,
nobody.
no, it really wasn't. And I was like $1.05 back then.
It doesn't matter though. Jennifer was down, bruh.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever met anyone like as down as you. I tell the story.
And that goes on
I
any
won't
realm.
I won't say it out loud, but I tell the story sometimes. She said, "Come on, let's go." And I was like, "Where are we going?" And she's like, "Let's go." And so we went walking. We went walking until we got to someone's house, and I was like, "Oh shit, that was the funniest shit I've ever seen in my life." I was like,
Yeah, there was a lot of.
but I hate it because I know like I wasn't like mean, so
I
that
didn't want to be mean.
I didn't want to be
I didn't want to
mean.
be mean.
Anytime I ever was actually mad or anything, it was because of being picked on and
Sure.
pushed so
For sure.
far, or watching other people get picked on and pushed, and I just didn't like that shit. But I just like I hate that I let like the only way out was like going into the military,
Getting married.
maybe getting married.
Yeah.
What's that? Do you hear that?
No, I don't hear it.
Ew, I don't like that. Oh, there we go. It was some noise. But like It was me.
Are you like, you know what?
Maybe, like, I guess getting married, but, like, even then, like, who are we gonna marry?
Yeah.
Another
Well,
idiot?
I don't think the world was open to us. Like,
Yeah,
we knew our
and
community,
that was it. We
and
didn't
it
have
wasn't
social
like there
media.
was options. I mean, granted, I was homeschooled in most majority of high school, but besides MPC,
Yeah,
what college did you know about?
yeah. And I mean, we were smart. We knew there was
Sure.
a world.
Stupid.
We knew.
Yeah.
We knew, but it was so
Yeah.
unobtainable. Like, I don't have money. How am I going to get there?
Yeah.
I used to dream about like saving money and getting like on a train or some shit, like in a book, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, and like running away
Yeah.
and like getting out of there. And like, that's why I think my dream was New York because
Yeah.
it was like in every movie. It was
Yeah.
like, then they
It's
went
big,
to the
big.
big city,
Yeah.
you know? And it was like, I'm gonna fucking get out of here. Like,
And it just
you
never
know,
happened.
and I'm so sad for me, like, in those years because I feel like I was such a good friend. I'm not even gonna bring it up to what I'm talking about, but, like, I was such a good friend, and I feel like my whole soul was stolen from me. Like, I stop it.
You're the only one that cares that.
Oh, it's
Is
probably
it?
this dog.
Oh,
Um, like, I feel like, I didn't wanna be smart because it wasn't cool.
was it cool? It was not cool.
And so I acted like I wasn't smart.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "That's so
Yeah.
crazy."
See, I still did very, very good in schoolwork. Like,
Because you were doing it, like, on your own.
well, yeah and no. I mean, even when I went back, like,
Yeah.
I just always made sure I did good. And that didn't bother me. But, if you said, let's go do this, let's go ditch, I'm like, yeah, let's do it
Yeah.
because that was cool,
I was
even though I
putting
didn't
other
want to.
people before myself.
Yeah.
For my whole life was just everyone before me.
Mhm.
Ugh, and then that's how you get pregnant young.
Yeah,
You just
no.
I know. But I mean, like, I mean, I think that's why I chose to keep my kid young because I was like, "Well, that's just what you're supposed to do."
Yeah.
Like, my life didn't matter anyway.
Mm.
What was my
Well,
life?
yeah, you had no goals, you had no
There was
opportunities, you didn't
nothing.
know what was
So
gonna happen
this will
next.
be like, okay, this is what I'm supposed to do, and I'm gonna do it great. Like I'm gonna just like the next job I got, whatever I do, I'm gonna do it great,
Yep.
except anything for myself. That sucks.
It sucks, but you 100% never, once you become a mom, you can't
Yeah.
put yourself ahead.
And now we're stoked, right? So it's like whatever.
Yeah.
It all works out.
It
Like,
does. It does. It folds itself together.
and now do you feel like you're having a second life?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So it's like I have a whole nother life now.
Yeah. Yes and no. I mean, yes, because I feel like I do what I want now. I
Right.
don't have to, I don't have that full blown responsibilities, but now we have grandchildren.
I don't. Don't put that evil on me, Ricky
I
Bobby.
won't put it on you, but
But yeah.
it's another world changing,
Yeah.
and depending on how hands on you are.
Yeah, yeah. And of course
And
you're gonna be.
there's a lot of them now, so I'm hands on with some of them, and some of them are there, and
Yeah.
whatever, they're all there, but more hands on with some than all of them. So it's like, okay, we're doing this again.
Yeah.
Okay, we're
Do
taking
you
a
feel
school.
guilt, like, because so many people helped you, you have to help, or you just love them and
That's a good
and you
question.
just
I
wanna
think
do it?
it's natural.
Yeah.
I think it's natural. I don't
Yeah.
think I sit there and, feel like, oh,
I'm a baby person, so I'm like, "Give
yeah,
me your baby.
yeah.
Just give me your
They're
baby."
so sweet.
I think I didn't see you for, like, 6 years, and we saw outside the soccer thing, and I was like, "Here, give me one of these babies,"
Yeah,
and just,
yeah.
like, I'll take a baby all the time.
Those are the wild childs. Those are the crazy ones.
I bet. Are they Alex's?
No, there's some Samantha's.
Oh, they're so oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. That
They're
makes
a wild
sense.
child. But
Yeah.
yeah, but it's definitely a whole different. But it's
It's a
it's a
trip,
different love
huh?
too.
Oh,
It's a
I bet.
great love.
Yeah.
It's like if I
Oh.
could skip motherhood and just go into like
Yeah,
grandparent.
a lot of
Yeah.
people say that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a trip until you experience. You're like, I get you.
Oh my
I totally
god.
get you.
Because like, your kid made it.
Yeah,
Oh, that's sweet.
it is.
Don't get no ideas, though.
No, not at all. Wait.
I gotta go travel.
Gotta get our passport.
I'm just trying to get out of here. I gotta get a passport.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna get one. That's, like, my commitment. It's like I know it sounds
There's
so
no
silly. It's only
excuses.
like $100.
It's not,
It was more just like, I don't need it now.
exactly.
It's so crazy.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm not gonna do anything for me until they're done. Like,
Mhm.
what am I gonna do? Where am I gonna go? Every inch of money goes to, and I look at these people who just like travel all the time. I'm like, that's wild.
Yeah. Well, I think for me, my biggest is I don't like to do things solo,
Right.
but then it's hard for me to do things with people.
I know, because I'd be messing everything up.
Yeah, because I have vacation with people before, which I thought were friends, and go on vacation, you see a whole different light of people,
Yeah.
how they live, how they sleep, how they eat,
Yeah.
how they shower, so you see
Yeah.
a different light of people.
I can't handle people who are rude to like, because just like being
Because
in
you're eating out.
hospitality
Yeah, you're
and
eating out all
stuff,
the
like
time. Yeah,
you better put like respect on
for
people,
sure.
on their cultures, on stuff. So like, yeah, I don't
Yeah.
have a hard time with
No,
that.
I totally get it.
I mean, because I've still gone places, just not out of the country.
Yeah, same, same.
Oh my God. Okay. So after Papa Murphy's,
Okay.
where did you
Oh
go?
my God, I was there forever though, because I had my last 3
Yeah.
kids all there,
That's
all there.
crazy.
So
But you had 4.
I have 4
I
altogether.
have 4. You have
I
4.
have 4. The last 3 were 18 months apart. So I was literally pregnant at Papa Murphy's my whole
Whole
career.
time. I can see you.
Yeah.
I can see you
Yeah.
pregnant.
And I mean, Elizabeth, I had to go back so soon, and she would come with me. She would be in her little carrier
This
while
was
I,
so funny.
yeah,
I
made
did.
dough.
That's how I went back to when I worked at the theater, I was just building movies and just rocking him
Yeah.
in his little car
Yeah.
seat.
And then when she was not walking, but she would be in the little it's been forever.
Walker.
Walker. I don't even know what these baby things are anymore.
Good.
She would be in the walker in the back,
That's
just making
hella
dough. 'Cause I
funny.
worked
Remember Reggie?
yeah.
Do you
Oh
ever see him?
yeah. I think he's still on my Facebook. He
Oh my God.
is.
Reggie was the hardest worker I ever met in my life.
He was older, but he wasn't older. You know what I mean?
He was like,
he was like 25.
but he also looked like 59.
He did. But he
And
still
he was
looks
always
exactly
like-
the same to this
And he
day.
was like mad all the time.
He's
He
a
was just like,
drummer. He was like
I'm
that.
over here just like making all this dough all the time. Everybody's just making me. I'm just okay. Now I gotta do 68 of these 754 of these, and nobody. And I was like,
he needed that pat on his back.
he did. Reggie was funny
He was
though.
so
Like if you
funny.
could crack Reggie, you were good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Because he didn't like nobody, but if he
No.
liked you,
Yeah,
you did a good job.
he's in like, I don't know, give me like Louisiana.
Oh,
He's in
hell
some.
yeah, he dipped.
Yeah,
for sure.
he dipped a long time
He
ago.
was
So I think
so
he's like a
funny.
drummer in a church, a
Really?
Baptist church.
Oh my God, I love that for him now.
Yeah.
It's all that dough rolling. He was like,
he was a trip, but he was for sure. I bet you, and I'm going to find out how old he is. I don't think he was that much
he
older
was
than
probably
us.
not much older than
No,
us, but
he was just
like
older.
100 years old.
Yeah,
It felt like he was 40 and we were all 15,
exactly.
but he was probably just like 22. And his clothes and I couldn't with him. I was like, Reggie, sir.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like I was like, sir
Yeah.
Reggie, Sir Reginald. My bad, sir. He was so
He was
funny.
a trip.
Oh my God.
That's a lot of circles.
So, okay, and then you went back, didn't you like go back to college like
So I did
a couple times, right?
So after I had little Mario, I knew Chris was letting go of that place. So I was more managing the marina location, and that's intuition. And at that time, I was like, I really didn't want to go back. Like it
Yeah.
was changed. Everything's
Yeah.
changed. And had that little, I think he's selling the place, and had the opportunity to go bartend. And I was not a drinker. I got the call, heard you're looking for a job. I'm like, yeah, you want to bartend? I'm like, I could pop a Corona maybe. Like I was
Yeah.
not a drinker back then. I
Yeah.
was not. And she's like, I'll teach you.
Yeah.
And that's how it started.
That's so funny.
Yeah, working day shift and
Learning how to make
learning how to make. But I had the best trainer. Do you remember Barbara at all? So this was when I was working at
Barbara.
Bluefin. She was older,
No.
but she is that old school.
Yeah.
You don't walk by a table without picking something
That's
up.
right.
And that instilled in me for
100%.
years.
100%.
Because it's true. So like me, when I go to a restaurant, I'm like, if you come by my table and you don't take the plate that I have set there for you.
I'm stacking plates. So
Right?
if you don't
It
grab
is
this
such a
stack of
nasty
plates, I've
habit.
already worked for you.
It is such a bad habit, but
I'd
I've got to
be
do it.
hoping
I'm
I
making
can't-
your job easy, and you're going to
100%.
get the best tip from me too.
I try to refrain, but like I'm like like, hospitality is so ingrained in my soul
Sure.
because I went to Pebble Beach, to
Oh,
Roy's,
yeah.
and I learned everything there because it was so, like, I cried so much because it was so gnarly.
We
These
have an
servers
empathy.
were career servers.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
was a
yeah.
hostess, like, walking with, like, $900
Oh, yeah.
as a hostess, my guy. But the hostess job it wasn't like anywhere else.
No.
I was
That's a stressful
managing
job.
rich people
Yeah,
to wait.
yeah.
That's crazy. I
No,
had
for
people in my
sure.
face like, "Are you some kinda stupid idiot?" And I was like, "Bro, Imma fuck you up." And I was like,
No, we're
"I
gonna
think
sit
so.
you.
Yes, I am, sir. Hold on one moment. Let me find you a table."
You didn't write bitch on that card.
I did not. I'm not writing bitch on
But
nobody's
that's like
card there.
a host is a hard job. That's one job I
Yeah,
never did. But you're dealing with the people in front of you,
yeah.
and you're also dealing with all the servers
It
behind you.
was
Like,
gnarly,
yeah, I couldn't imagine.
but I
Because
was
I've been
so
pissed
good
at
at
some
it.
hostess
It's
for
like it
years.
was like playing like Tetris. It was
Yeah,
just good. People would come up to me like, "You're favoring," and like, but it taught me how to like have a tough skin because
yeah,
then later I'd be like, "I'm not favoring anyone. Back the fuck up.
yeah,
Go do your
yeah.
job. Like
Worry about
I'm
yourself
rotating.
for sure.
I know what I'm doing." And I learned how to like manage people really well and keep
Yeah,
them happy. I
yeah,
learned how to hustle and be
yeah,
like, "Let me see if I have a table I don't know," and then I get a $200 tip
yeah.
just by slipping
Just the
in.
BSing
Yeah. And I learned, like, I just learned to deal with rich
for
people,
sure.
and it changed, like, my whole
And that is
mindset.
no, that's a hard one. Rich people
Oh,
are no shits.
yeah. It's like it disturbed me for a
For
long
sure.
time, and it like, I couldn't ha it I
Yeah,
went against it for
yeah,
so long because I was like, "Man, you don't deserve this.
for
Who are
sure.
you? Like, don't talk to me like that," like, your inner child wants to come out.
Oh, for sure.
And then I learned, "Oh, it's just a game."
Yeah,
Like,
you
these
just gotta
people don't
play it.
matter.
I remember when I was working my last career path, I guess you can say it, and I was making good money, good money. And somebody asked me, "Hey, I have somebody that just wants a private bartender." I'm like, you know what? I love it. I
Yeah.
love doing it. So I'm like, yeah, let's go do it. Shits and giggles. And in Pebble Beach, so I'm going, lady's super, super nice. But after a while, I'm like, I'm the help right now.
100%.
And I'm going, I'm not making as much money as they have, but I was
Yeah.
making good
Yeah.
money at the time.
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, I'm literally being treated like the
Yeah.
help. And I'm just trying to make their party and their
Yeah.
night like nice and yeah. So
So
anyways.
I ended up making maids. It was a cleaning company. Look at my hair looking all
Mhm.
crazy.
I
I
almost did mine like that too. And I was like,
This is so stupid. I should have done it. I would have been this looks crazy anyway. I was just
did
like,
you just get your
this
hair
is
done?
yeah, but this is so yeah, I did. I did. But it looks cute when she did it.
I get it.
Anyway, it's fine. But when I did maids, I was making more money doing that than I've ever made in my entire life.
Mhm.
And I was making so much money. I didn't even cook anything. It was just like
Well,
Uber
because
Eats,
yeah, you
Ubering
were
everywhere. It was
doing your
crazy.
own schedule.
Yeah.
You can pick as much as you want.
Yeah. But towards the end, I was like, if one more like I'm providing a service, like that's crazy. Like it's so crazy how people are.
Yeah.
I am providing a service, something you couldn't do on your own. I'm helping you do something and you hired me to do it and I'm doing it. And people would just like talk crazy, like the help.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, bruh, I'm not fucking poor. Stop talking to me.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not poor.
Yeah.
I don't need,
Yeah.
Laura, do you need this? Would you be able to like, and I know it was like from a good place, but I'm like, no, like if people give me free stuff, yes, I would like it. I would always like everything free. Thank you. But there would be a point when they would like talk to me a certain
Yeah.
way. And I'd be like, do you think who are you talking to? You
Yeah.
think I'm poor? Bruh, I clean like 8 houses every day. I'm good.
For sure.
But,
But it's just
yeah.
that career. It's
Well,
that,
and it was our self-worth.
yeah.
Like
Oh, for sure.
anyone thinking that's all we were.
Hmm.
Oh, that's like my whole story of my whole life. Just
So I'm gonna go back when I started working at Bluefin and made my $1 million a week. That's when I started going back to school.
okay.
So
Yes.
that's when I went back to
Gotta
school.
keep me on track over
No, I
here.
got you. I got you. Because I had the time. I wasn't working a lot.
Right.
I was working more nights, so I had the daytimes. The kids started preschool and whatnot, so I had the time to go
People don't
back.
know what a privilege it is to go to school.
Oh, it's yeah, no, for sure. And I mean, thank God there's so many programs here. So wasn't a lot of money out of my pocket. So,
Right.
they have so many programs getting your books, whatever. And so I was close to finishing. I mean, just my associate's degree, but
Yeah.
it was a lot. And then you go, how am I doing? What do I want to be? So I'm always been good with numbers. That's like my
Mhm.
highlight. I've always been good with
'Cause you
numbers.
did accounting, right? Or bookkeeping.
So
So
I did when I was going to school.
yeah,
It was that was what it
that
was.
was
And
the
that was
pathway.
more of my path. And then, you gotta get your little bullshit classes out of the way and everything. But that was more my path was that. And then I start dabbling. I'm like, "Ooh, what about childcare?" Or and I know I didn't wanna do any of that, but
No.
I am such I if I could be a what do they call it? Serial career
Oh,
student,
yeah,
that would be me.
yeah,
If I could sit in school all day and learn
yeah.
all the things, I would be all
Just be
for
a
it.
a full-time scholar.
Yeah, I would love it. I
Men
would
do it
do
all
it.
the time.
Yeah, for sure. The little military for a little bit and then go to
Mhm.
school for life. But I think that's where I was. I was like kind of dabbling a little bit. And then I did the dental assistant program. Did you know that?
Did you? You're like
I
me.
was
I've had
pregnant
so
with
many
Elizabeth. No,
lives
so I'm
that
lying. I
you're
went
like
back
this.
to school. I'm lying because I did that when I was pregnant with Elizabeth. So I started going back to school when I was still pregnant with
I
her.
think I did know that.
Yeah. So I was pregnant with her and I went through the whole dental assistant program and then had her and had to do the internship. And they put me in this gnarly little office and they're like, okay, we're going to dig out this tooth. And I'm like, I'm good. And didn't finish.
Oh my god, that's so crazy. So many things like that where until you get to the skill set,
Yeah.
you realize you
I
don't
was like,
wanna
you
do
should have
it.
started with us. Should have started with
Oh
us.
my god, yeah. When I did phlebotomy, like, so many people were like, "No, I'm good. I can't do it now.
Yeah.
I can't actually do it."
No, I
I was
totally
like,
get it.
"That's
It is
crazy."
crazy. It's insane.
That sucks, though.
Yeah, it
But,
does.
I mean, you also, like, still know how to do it, though.
Yeah. I
Can you
I
not hear that?
no. It's just you. It's all you.
It's this wire thing. I have to buy
It's all
better.
you.
Someone send me some new, headsets, please.
Put on the wish list.
Can you send us some new headsets and, we'll make some content?
What next? What
Okay,
next?
so you went to the dental and
I went
then
to the
you started
dental.
being a bartender, then
I
you went
started
back
going
to school.
then I started going back to school, and then I think after that,
But then you stopped
I
again.
stopped because Bluefin closed, that went under, and then quickly got a job over at Baja Cantina.
And so you're just like, "I don't have time."
Yeah, it was different timing,
And it's so hard because you were probably like, "I'm making money." It's like, what do I need to do all that
I was
for when
making
I'm
so much
making.
money. It was stressing yourself
Yeah.
out because and then I was trying to do online classes, and back then it was totally different.
I try to say that, like,
Oh my gosh, it was
all these
so
people,
different.
like, they don't oh my god, it's so
It was
easy for
it's
everybody
easy
now.
now.
Back then, you had to go
You were
to the
self-taught.
school to get a freaking catalog to even look
Yeah, that
for the numbers.
process
Like,
for
you
sure.
didn't even have, like,
No.
online-ish stuff yet to even register was so hard.
So
Register
oh my
was
god.
registering for college was like an
Yeah.
ordeal.
No, it was. You had to be there at this time. You had to stand in line.
Yes.
Like it wasn't just jumping on the computer and
It
let
was
me
so
do
many
it.
things for you
You had to
to,
go to the counselor, you had to do this, you had
yeah,
to do
to
all that.
deter you.
There was so much things to do. So yeah, I think it just got hard and I tried to do the online path and that was because you were self teaching yourself.
Yeah,
And you just get a book and you're like, okay, here you go, take a test. And I'm like, if you can't and I'm not I have to be told how to stay on track. I
yeah,
have to.
yeah,
I can refocus myself,
yeah,
but if I don't have a lesson plan in front of me,
yeah,
I'm going that way.
yeah. Or just not giving up, but just being like,
Well, you prioritize things.
yeah.
You
I'm competitive, I think. So I think that's why I like
yeah,
that atmosphere of
yeah,
like being around other people.
for
Because then I'm
sure,
like, okay, I'll be the best.
for sure, or just even being around other
But my
people.
on my own, I'll be like, I'm gonna watch this show first.
Exactly, exactly. You have to. So yeah, stopped and then working odd and end jobs, and
And meanwhile, she's like making her own like little businesses the entire time
I don't. Let me see. I didn't start anything
till later.
till a little bit later. Yeah, a little bit later. is that I started working for the transportation company because I got fired at the breakfast place because I could not get my ass there at 5:30 in the morning.
So that
They're
means you
like, "Yeah,
just
we're done. If you can't make coffee in time, we're done." And I'm
sounds
like,
like
"That's
you
fine."
quit.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
It was kind of self-forced.
Yeah. Getting up early is crazy.
Yeah, and I remember I was, jobless at that time and going out because that was when downtown Monterey was the place
Yeah.
to
It was
be.
like popping.
Yeah, and there was somebody there. I'm like, "I don't have a job." It's like, "You want a job?" I'm like, "Sure." And then I got the job at the transportation, and that was a long career.
What did you do there?
Started off dispatching.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so I started off dispatching, working the BS shifts, and then going out afterwards. I don't know how I accomplished all that, but it happened. And so school was on the back burner now because now I have more of a career and a job and a desk job, which is crazy.
So what were you doing? Go take your bus over here to Route
Yeah,
39?
it was that for the Airbus. So just a shuttle bus to and from San Jose and San Francisco Airport.
So you would just tell them where to go and what to do?
Yeah. And well, back then we didn't have online reservations. So we were literally, and we had to be timed on how fast we could make a reservation because we weren't taking payments. We weren't nothing. So we're like, okay, your name is blah, 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 blah. And you'd be like, okay, 30 seconds. I got that reservation down in 30 seconds. But the templates back there, like you would have to find the different routes.
I'm
And
already
it was
stressed out.
crazy. Yeah,
I'm
it was
already
a lot.
stressed
It was a
out.
lot. But I like that challenge. I'm stupid
Yeah.
like that.
No,
Um,
that's cool. It's
it
just
was
you're a
cool. It was different.
multitasker. You're
Yeah, I am.
multitasking. You were quick.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was. So that was a very, very fun at the beginning. It was really, really fun. I loved working there. And
And it was something to be proud of.
it
You finally got to
was,
say, I'm not in the restaurant. I don't care. I loved all that stuff because I know what it did for
yeah.
me.
And
But
I still did,
yeah,
I still worked here and there. I had one job that I worked a Monday and I would make so much money that Monday. So I would just work that Monday. But yeah, I think I know there isn't a lot of times that I only had one job.
do any of your kids do like restaurant stuff?
No,
No.
no,
You didn't want them to?
no, I wanted them to.
I would tell all my kids, I was like, you all need to have it
Yeah,
because
it's
that
a great
skill
backup.
will be the rest of your
Yeah,
life,
that's what
no
I
matter
always
where you
told them.
go.
Alex dabbled. He did some in the kitchen work, but he's a hands-on kid.
Yeah.
But my kids kind of grew up in, the Moose Lodge. We're very, very big in the Moose
Okay.
Lodge, so they grew up in there when I started bartending there too, part-time, but that taught them, the volunteer base and everything.
Oh, that's nice.
But we would have big parties and they'd be out there bussing, and so they know
Yeah.
how to do
They
it.
know how to do
They
it.
know
Yeah,
how
yeah.
to do it, but as far as, like, once
That's fine.
when they hit, like, 21, I'm like, "You wanna learn how to bartend?" They're like, "No."
Yeah.
I'm like, "Do you understand how
And I
much money
mean,
you can
I know.
make?"
But at the same time too, it is like, what? I think my headphones are broken.
That's not good.
I don't care if I hear it. I just don't know if anyone else is gonna hear it.
Yes, yes, yes.
You can't hear that?
Mm-mm. Is it loud though?
Yeah.
No.
This is why you get wireless.
Lesson learned.
Okay, don't move.
That'll make sense.
Me, don't move. I'm fine.
Crazy.
Yeah, I just think it's like a really good skill to have. Like I think that's why I have no fear ever. Like now that I'm at the hospital and people are like, "Oh, laid off." Like, of course it's sucks. I would never want to get laid off, and I love my job and I want all that money and stuff, but I will get a job.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
will
for
do
sure.
whatever.
For sure. Totally
Like
agree.
it gave me a yeah, it was I think it was like my first fallback.
Mhm.
Like I was like, "Oh, I have something I can always
It's a
do."
life skill.
Yeah.
It's, yeah, because it's always gonna be needed. It's just like a nurse.
Yeah.
Somebody's always gonna need a server and a bartender. It's
You're
not
always
going
gonna need
nowhere.
the help, huh?
Yep.
Always gonna need the help.
Going back to the help.
Yeah.
Um,
And the joke was on them.
yeah, yeah.
I love it.
I do.
Like
I
all
love
of
it.
it
I'm a
saved
social
my life.
person. And that's why I still dabble every once in a while because I just love the
Yeah.
social aspect of it.
I know I was thinking about, oh, I should go back one, but I just watched
I'm
too many people die. I think Monterey for you was different because it was like higher end and whatever. Like Santa Cruz is a gritty kind of place, you know. There
yeah.
was like, I don't know, maybe you did see that
No,
stuff.
I think, once I started being more involved with the Moose Lodge, you did see that
Yeah.
because there was older
Older people who
people
had like,
and because it's more member based, you get acquaint with people.
yes.
So you do see that a lot.
Yeah.
I deal with death a lot differently.
Yeah.
I'm not that grievy person.
I'm not sad. I'm like, yeah, I'm like that kind of too.
And I want to say I make fun of it, but
Yeah.
I'm just like, it's life.
Yeah, I
I've,
feel
I've
a
dealt with a lot of
little
death. Yeah.
jaded that way, like, too, but, like, it's more like the surprise. I don't like the surprise, and these were younger people, like,
Yeah. I could see that.
and also it was, like, drugs.
Yeah.
That's what's sad to
For
me. It's like when
sure.
someone it's like,
You're
"Bro,
like, why
for
the hell
real?
did you do
Your
that?
whole
Yeah.
life is gone." Like, I
Yeah.
don't know. It was more, like, shocking, like a real, like, just people being robbed of their I don't
Yeah.
know, it's just so wild to me,
No, for
like, it's
sure.
crazy.
For sure.
So I was just like, "Ugh, I've had enough of that," and I think a lot of that too is more Santa Cruz, um, like, even though, like, we talk about where we grew up and how we grew up, like, it was also, like, that was a crackhead house on the corner of D Block,
Well,
right?
you knew where all the crackhead houses
But
were.
but it was like we were there was us and there was people who did crack.
Yeah, for sure.
Santa Cruz, when I came here, was like, oh, people did meth like recreationally. It like freaked me
Yeah, I
out,
couldn't do
dude.
it.
Like people, like you find out everyone did like cocaine and like it's just like a different
Yeah.
like place and
It's more
it's not like what
acceptable.
yeah,
Yeah,
or
that's
and
crazy.
like it was like party type shit.
Yeah.
Like it was so weird to me because it was like where I grew up, it was like you were either no or you were a drug addict.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so, like, I just think, that was what was harder
Yeah.
being here is, like, then it'd be real disappointing because 'cause you'd find out, "Oh, you just, like, do this, like,
Right?
normally?"
You're like Monday through Friday, you're normal, and then Saturday and Sundays, you're
Yeah,
just a
and
fucking
then
tweaker.
yeah, and but it was, like it blew my mind
Yeah,
kinda, and
I can
so,
see that.
it was just, like, a darkness to it
Yeah.
a little bit, and I had to try to ignore it and, like, make it sunny, and then I felt like I was just working too hard to, like, make it, like
You're not gonna be able to change them.
yeah. There's 2 it was the ratio was different. It
Mhm.
wasn't like I feel like Monterey, people are getting dressed up, going out,
Yeah.
and then going to their work and being normal and stuff.
Mhm.
These people were like full-timers, like, and that was like 80% of it, you know what I mean? So it was a
It's a
different
different
kind of
yeah, it's a
kinda
little shock.
pulled me down a little bit, and so I was like, "I can't do this anymore."
No.
I know, I always think about like, "Oh, I could like literally go work at some high-end restaurant like 3 days a week,
I don't think
and that's
I
it."
could do it
But I just
anymore.
can't be
I
anyone's
can't.
bitch anymore.
No.
I just can't
It's
do that.
that and the dealing with yeah, and it's
Checking in, clocking in for
no.
someone, and, like,
Oh,
being,
I don't
like,
miss
their
any of that. I
bitch.
don't miss
Like
any of
I
that.
know.
I like being my own self.
Yeah. It's just, like, I can't do that.
No,
I
no.
mean, I obviously clock into work at the hospital,
Yeah.
but there's something about healthcare where you're kind of, like, with especially what I do, there's, like, very, like, independence, like, no one's breathing down your neck.
Mhm.
They want you to you're your own especially, like, in the ER, it's so tight because
Yeah.
it's just, like it's like a restaurant,
Yeah, yeah,
you know?
every day's different.
But you're like you're helping people,
Mhm.
but I'm not, like, watched, you
Yeah,
know? It's like I'm just expected to go do my job.
yeah,
And so it's kind of, like,
yeah.
independent that way, so
Yeah,
it's
that's a big
nice.
girl career, that's what that is. That's all that
I feel like
is.
you would be so good at it.
Maybe.
I feel like you'd be so good at it.
Yeah, but I don't wanna go back to school anymore.
It's, like, so quick.
It's just it's so quick.
It's so fast.
Yeah.
Just do the accelerated program like I did. I'll get you in. Um,
That's what I'm be crackheads just to
yeah.
finish school.
Um, yeah, I love it, but it's just nice to be able to, like, plan my future.
For sure.
First time in my life.
No, absolutely, and that's huge. I've always had it in my and I can't say in my background, I've always done it. Like, I've had I mean, my mom passed, God, it's been 12 years now.
That's so wild.
Yeah, it's
I
been,
was thinking about that when you were on your way here, and I was like, "Oh, yeah, I remember when," and I, like it kinda, like, took my breath because your mom was, like, always there. She was always yelling at us, being like,
yeah.
"Get your shit together." But, like, we always knew she was right,
Yeah,
but,
no,
like,
for sure.
we
For
always
sure.
knew she was right.
If we all just listened to Amy, we would be
Yeah,
all
we would've
perfect.
been
We would
perfect,
would have been healthy. We would have
Which she was I mean, I was always looking at you like, "Your mama's right."
no, for sure. I think that was a lot of
Yeah,
rebellious too, being a
100%, yeah.
teenager and you just don't, it's
Well,
the
and
same
you
thing
were in
now
a
that you have
world of,
kids.
like, I'm a fucking grown up, but I'm also 16 years
Yeah.
old.
Yeah,
That's like that you probably just needed therapy a
for
long
sure.
time ago, because it was
For
like
sure.
you were doing 2 worlds and
Oh
you're
yeah.
like, "How are you gonna fucking tell me what to do when I have to go work for 12 hours
Yeah.
tomorrow
Yeah. And breastfeed a baby.
and
Like, you know what
breastfeed
I
a
mean?
baby?"
Like,
Yeah,
yeah, for
but, like,
sure.
you want me to be home by 10? Like, that's crazy. So I just think, like, you both were in like, she could see she just couldn't do it right. She wasn't telling you right
Yeah.
because she was frustrated,
There was a lot
but
of
at the same
no
time
communication. As
yeah,
great as my mom was, and I love her to death, um, that communication was never
yeah,
there. And I know that trickles down from my grandma, just very closed, very
yeah,
close. Like everything that happened, like I so regret not hearing my mom's stories. It
yeah,
just was never talked
yeah.
about. You know, my mom's from New York, right?
What? That makes sense.
Does it?
That kinda makes sense because she was, like, hard.
She was.
She was like, "Don't fuck around."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
and she, like but I liked her. I always liked her because I was like, "She's right, though. We shoulda cleaned up this
We
shit,
should
bro.
have. Yeah. There's no reason
We
we left a
should
mess.
not be fucking going where we're going.
No,
We
she's
should
right.
not have came back so late." Like,
Yeah. And I think,
so
the downfall was she told us, but she never made us.
yeah,
Where she said, "Get your asses over here."
yeah.
Like, if my mom and
Well, because you were
Vicky
fucking crazy.
merged, we would have the best mom ever.
Yeah, I know. It was like, mm,
Yeah.
I was just like, "I'll take a mom."
She's like, "I'll take any mom."
I was like, "I'll stay here, Amy." She was like, "Get the fuck out my house."
Yeah. I don't think anybody ever stayed at my
Mm.
house. I
I
didn't.
stayed at your house,
Did you
like,
stay at my
a
house?
couple
A couple
times.
times.
That was,
Yeah.
like, our little we had, like, little times where we would,
Yeah.
like, hang out and stuff. I mean, we're always hanging out, but, like,
Yeah, for sure.
at like, by ourselves, and it was funny because I just think we were just so alike,
Yeah,
like,
for
mindset-wise, you
sure.
know?
For sure.
Um, but we were just, like, 2 strong people, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. It
I
was
get
weird.
you. Do you remember the Monterey house and the window?
We did so many bad
We did so many
things.
bad
Do
things.
you regret it?
No.
No, because it was kinda like they were
We didn't
all
do anything that, I would say ruined our life. We didn't
no,
kill anybody. We
no.
we
And
didn't hurt
the
anybody.
people were, like, on some bitch ass hoe shit.
For sure, right? They all
Like,
deserve it.
y'all were pushing us,
For sure.
so
You push our buttons.
yeah.
And I think we felt we had to stand up for ourselves. I know that for sure. That was huge. But
That was, like I hated that part of my life, though, where it was like I had like, can't get punked. You
for
have to be
sure.
tough, like, it's just, like, sucks. We were so robbed of our
Yeah.
childhoods.
No,
Like,
100%.
robbed
Yeah.
of our childhoods. Like, I would never like, now my kids, I'm just like they're like, "Zoe's, like, 12. She could do" and I was like, "Mm-mm, she's a kid.
Yeah.
She's a kid,
There's
like,
no
she
need
doesn't need to."
No, there's no need to it.
Yeah.
There's no need. I mean, you could think 12, what grade is that? That's
Bruh, I was working at 12.
yeah. I mean,
I
seriously.
had a real ass job.
Yeah. I mean, from
Dude, these adults need to be held accountable. This is, like, insane. They were letting children run around, manage pizza stores, and, like, I was taking full ass, grown ass checks
yeah.
and depositing it into a bank account, and I did not have a vehicle.
No, it's true.
Oh
It's
my
very, very true.
god,
And they just let us.
they
That's
just
like the
let us
great.
do it.
Yeah.
Like, we were supposed to have curfews, and we were locking up a store. That's like
Hold on, I need to clock out.
they were like, It's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your children are? Yes, they're running a Papa Murphy's down the street, bro. They're fucking bookkeeping right now and making sure they're doing inventory on dough right now. That's what they're
What do
doing.
we need for tomorrow?
Can you remember the smell?
Yeah.
It's such a trip.
It is. It is.
Oh my God.
There's still one in Salinas.
I didn't even want to watch milk because
Yeah. I've
do you
never
remember I
gotten it.
texted you?
No. Oh, I
I had
think
it
so.
like I Instagrammed you. I hadn't even like talked to you for like 5 years, and I was like
It's that
Instagrammed you. I was like,
connection.
I just walked into a Papa Murphy's and I'm tripping. It's like
It's crazy.
it's like whoosh,
Yeah.
and takes you back.
Samantha just recently asked me, she goes, do you think they still make the cookie dough? I said they better.
That was so delicious.
You could eat it raw.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna have a surprise for y'all soon. Stay tuned.
That's funny.
That would be my dinner a lot.
Oh my gosh.
The cookie dough, some red Mountain Dew, and a Chicago pizza.
Bomb.
Dude, that was.
No, I'm like on my way home.
I know. I'm like, shit, maybe I should go to Watsonville.
There was a point. So I don't remember if you remember when Chris sold the Seaside one, or he moved it to Monterey and then he sold it. Do you remember it, Monterey?
No, I was gone when that was happening.
So it moved over where Black Bear Diner is.
Yeah.
Okay, so it moved there, and I don't remember why I was looking for a job, but he already sold it, and he sold it to the produce guy. Do you remember the produce guy, the weirdo produce guy that would like eat shit off the line when he would drop off? Fucking tomatoes.
I don't think I was there that early. Okay. I was a closer, not an opener.
I was the opener. So I walk in there, and I was like, "Are you looking for anybody?" He's like, "Yeah, blah blah blah." And then he just totally dismissed me. Totally dismissed me. I was so pissed. I'm like, I programmed those goddamn registers. Like, I could.
You're like, I need this right now.
Yeah, and you just no, I'm good. But he was at that point. He probably was everything for himself.
Well, he was probably losing everything.
Yeah,
he probably couldn't do it, but didn't. He didn't
pay anybody.
But he probably had ego a little bit. And didn't want to say that to you. Just like, oh, I'm good. Or he also kind of was like, you quit on me. He kind of had that little sassiness to him.
No, this was the new guy, the owner.
Oh,
the owner.
Oh, you mean the produce guy?
The produce guy. The produce guy bought it from Chris.
Oh, you mean the lettuce guy?
The lettuce guy? No, it was a mushroom guy. I think he sold mushrooms.
He dismissed you?
He dismissed me. Yeah.
Ew, you don't want to work for him anyway, then.
No, I think right now, if I had called Chris and said, "Hey, what are you doing? I need a job," he probably would.
Okay, because I was like, no. I was like, was he mad at you? Yeah, nobody wants to work for the produce guy anyway, because he obviously didn't understand anything. Bro, they're not going to be able to hear him barking because when I edit it, but God, it's so stressful, huh? Freaking dog.
Making more work for yourself.
Oh my God, I love that dog. It's wild.
Yeah, it's different.
He like sleeps with me like a baby. Uh-oh, who's about to barge into this house? They better not. Get him, Bear. Dang, why is this? I'm going to have to buy a new headset.
That sucks.
That's okay. These were always just like the beginning.
Yeah, that you start somewhere.
We're cool now.
That's the 100% where you start. Okay, so you want to dabble into entrepreneur?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fun
okay.
stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, so
wait. So when did you start this?
Like,
so you always
2018?
Dang.
Somewhere in there, maybe even
because that's when you started doing. I'm trying to think the first thing.
So I started,
but it was just like little things, here and there. You're like me. You can't make a craft without selling it.
No,
it's just like
no. Why? What's the point? What am I gonna do with this shit?
I gotta sell it.
I don't want it. I'm not. I don't like to. I will get into it, but even what I do now, I don't hold on to what I do now. So it was boredom. I think I was done like working the second jobs and that kind of stuff. And kids were more in like high school, middle school at that time, and in a relationship, but the relationship sucked. There was no relationship. I just needed to do something. So, I always knew how to crochet and sew and whatnot from my grandma. My grandma taught me that. Yeah. So I just started.
But you were in the ghetto, so you thought it wasn't cool. Should have been crocheting rainbows on all the trees out there.
I know.
I wish we would have had Instagram or something so we would have known like all of our weirdness was so
Was
cool.
okay, or at least a peek in the future.
I was so cute and weird. Like I was like so cute and weird and I didn't even know it.
Yeah,
I
I
was just
agree.
trying to be fucking something
Yeah,
else.
I was
Ugh,
so weird. I know I was weird,
God.
but it was a cool weird.
Yes, but it was cool. Obviously, it was cool.
Yeah, it
Ugh,
was cool.
pisses me off.
Yeah, so I started crocheting, self-taught myself from YouTube.
I crocheted backwards because my grandmother taught me how, but she was left-handed.
Oh, that's funny.
So I crochet with my right hand,
Yeah,
but I do everything the
the
opposite
opposite
way because I
way.
was mirroring
Oh,
her.
that's
So that's
funny.
kind of cool.
That's when I work out. They're like,
Yeah.
"Left hand." I'm like, "You're using right," so I'm using right. I can't do it. I can't
Yeah.
do it, so I'm following you.
Yeah.
Um, and then taught myself how to do, read patterns, and it
Of
always
course you
turns
did.
into that, what's next?
Yeah.
What's next?
How can I market
How
and
can I
sell
market
this?
this? So, yeah, there was Facebook at that time, so got on Facebook, and it always starts with your friends and
Yeah.
families. It
Uh-huh.
always does. And I was cool. I was doing like character hats, and
Yeah.
I
I
was
remember it
doing,
was cute.
yeah, I was doing cool stuff and cute stuff. And then you're like, oh, markets, what are markets? And you start selling at markets. And that was a whole nother world. That was, yeah, pop-up world is not for the weak.
No.
It is
No.
not for the weak. You need a strong canopy. You need weights.
And you have to spend like $800 before you make $800.
Yeah, and most of the time when you are at a market, you just give away what you just took in.
Ugh.
So the money in market world just circulates
Yeah.
between the vendors. That's all it is. So I did that for a long time, and it turned into more of a career. And
Crazy.
I was over it. The pop-up world was a little different. I mean, you have vendor wars. It's crazy.
And I mean, you were there for the invention of the
Yeah.
pop-up world. Like
Yeah.
this became a thing.
Yeah.
It wasn't even a thing.
It wasn't. It wasn't. It was, yeah, you had your craft fairs and that kind of stuff, but
Yeah, like you had to wait till Christmas to go
exactly.
to a bazaar.
Exactly. No, for
Yeah.
sure. And then once in a while
And
they'll
like
do
try
it
and
in
go to a
spring,
church
or
and sell.
yeah, and Mother's Day. And that's where I did it. I did a
Yeah.
lot of them. They were at churches, they were at schools, they were,
Yeah.
little holiday bazaars. I remember Flair on the Farm was the one like market that was huge. It was a big one. Probably at that time when I started, like 50 vendors, which was crazy big. And then the stupid mermaid tail blankets came out. Remember the mermaid
Yeah.
blankets? And it was Christmas time and high demand. And after that, I'm like, I'm done.
Yeah. It
I'm
just
done.
wiped you out.
It wiped me because it wasn't fun
It wasn't, yeah.
anymore. It wasn't fun. And for me, it was fun. It was love seeing the creations and all that. And it
And
just
that's
burnt me
really
out.
time consuming.
Oh, it's so time consuming.
It's not like I always go, is it niche? Don't do it.
Yeah.
Or can you not make 100 in a day?
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Because it's like,
Well, I had all these orders coming in on top of having to do markets.
and it's you and you can't
It's just
clone
me.
yourself.
I can't clone myself. My kids
Ugh.
were
If I could have
worthless.
cloned myself,
Oh, we would
the
be
places I would be.
right.
The
For
places I
sure.
would be.
Samantha would come into the market. She was actually amazing at helping and selling and setting up and everything. And so that helped a lot. But
Yeah.
you can't force your kids.
Yeah.
You can't force your partner into this world.
Yeah.
Like they have to want to be in it. It's
100%.
different. So depleted that. And this is all. I worked for the transportation company for 18 years. So this is all a while. And then I dabbled in some direct sell stuff. So I sold some candles.
It's crazy. Besides seeing you at the soccer football game, I probably haven't physically seen you.
I came out this way once, and it was years ago. Maybe you just had Charlie, or Charlie wasn't a thing. It was years ago.
Where'd you go? My
I don't
house?
know. Yeah. I don't know.
So, okay, so like 18, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
That's so crazy to me.
Because I can't remember if you had her.
Oh, no. I did see you once because I cleaned out when you moved
Oh,
out.
when I moved,
did
yeah.
So
But
that
barely
one,
even saw you.
but barely saw you
saw
then.
you.
And then that's
Yeah.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
But it doesn't feel like I haven't seen you.
No. No.
Such a trip.
Yeah. I think that's that
Life
year
is a
long.
trip.
When you have childhood friends, it's
Yeah,
different
I know.
because we grew up learning ourselves and
Yeah.
learning each other versus when you're an adult and now you have adult friends, you're like,
Yeah.
what's wrong with you?
Yeah.
You
Where did you
know?
come from?
Well,
What were
yeah.
you
Why don't you
doing?
have friends?
Yeah. I know why I don't have
Yeah, I
friends.
keep my circle. I was thinking about this the other day and I'm like, I'm so mean girl. I will build a bond with a girl and they'll do something. I'm just like, not feeling it no more.
Yeah.
I just weed them out.
I'll just I don't even do anything. I love people, so I feel like but I'm very like I just don't trust anyone kind of, or
Mhm.
I'm like, or I can like see through them.
Yeah,
And so it's like really hard to meet like genuine, safe
for
people.
sure.
Like just I don't mind if you're weird or anything like that,
Yeah,
but like I just don't like bad people
no, 100%. And sometimes I feel like people just have a motive to be
or
your friend. Like
something.
there's something like I don't know.
Or like their attention span. Like you can feel it's not real.
100%.
It's like you can feel it's like and I'm you know, I don't know.
No, it's true because I'll have people where we're having a conversation and you're either one upping me or talking over me. And I'm
Yeah.
like, that's my turn
Yeah.
off. That's my turn off.
Yeah.
We've all gone through paths, and just
Yeah.
because I ate chicken nuggets yesterday doesn't mean you have to tell me you ate chicken nuggets 3 days ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
listen to me.
And I think too, where we came from, we're impressed by nothing.
Nothing.
You
Nothing.
cannot impress me.
Is
Like,
that my problem?
I think that's what
I
it
think
is.
it
I think
is.
because we were, we are from the gutter. Like,
For
we are from
sure.
the, I'm sorry, but we are from the streets, honey. Okay. Like, so like toughness, like none of that shit impresses me.
No.
Like,
So I've
I
been in
don't,
relationships where they're like, I did X, Y, and Z for you. And I'm going,
don't
I don't care.
care.
And that should come natural. I think
Yeah.
that's how I feel is, you know, I've always been a caring person.
Yeah.
So if I do something for you, I don't need a pat on the back. So
Right.
I've never needed, I don't need a pat on the back. I know, don't need a pedestal.
Yeah.
I've just did it.
I
Like,
think that's why Anthony trips me out so much, because, like, 1, I've never been, like, with anyone healthy,
yeah,
like, who's not fucking mean, like,
I
straight
get
up,
it.
like,
Yeah.
they're all fucking mean,
Yeah,
bro, and Anthony can be, like, a little mean, like, anyone can, right?
for
I'm
sure.
mean as hell if you wake me up too early, but, like, that's, like, regular ass mean, but, I mean, um, he's, like I don't wanna say, like, impressed by me, but he sees me,
Yeah.
he just sees, like, he gets it. Like, he sees, like, when I talk, he's like, "Well, you grew up so different." Like,
Mhm.
the way you had to grow up, like, he sees it
Mhm.
without me having to, like, talk about it a lot
Yeah.
or anything. He respects, like, what I went through or something
Yeah.
without even having to be there, and not a lot of people, like, do that. Like,
Yeah.
I can like, if you tell me your journey, Imma respect that
For
shit, and
sure.
I'm gonna, like, relate it in my mind, and I'll respect it and stuff, but, like, if you're trying to tell me about your journey, I don't shut up, please. I don't care.
Well, and I feel when people have to tell you what they gone
Yes.
through, it's
They're not seeing it
I don't
or
wanna
something.
I don't wanna bring anybody down because everybody's journey is everybody's journey and
Yes.
everybody, takes it differently than
Yes.
everybody, but when you have to sit there and tell me what went wrong, and I'm going, "Do I one up 'em right now?"
Yeah.
It's like,
Well, and that's what I mean, like, that's why we could not see each other for 10
yeah.
years because, like, I already know what it is.
Yeah, maybe, yeah, you know my
That
journey.
but also, like, those kind of people we will let into our lives or, like, people like Anthony, like, where they can see it, and you don't have to do all this explaining because like,
Yeah.
I just, like, don't wanna explain it.
No.
But at the same time, there's some people where I'm like, "Bitch, don't make me explain what I did." Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
the
or who I am or where I came
yeah,
from. It's true, and especially with past relationship, that's the hardest, and you probably gone through exactly what I went through,
yeah,
is, I've dealt with it and I don't want to relive it. I
100%.
don't want to relive it. It's
I don't even like talking about it.
I don't.
Like,
I
I don't
don't.
even speak
I
about it.
don't. I
It was
don't.
so horrendous and, like, so
Yeah,
traumatizing
for sure.
that I don't even speak about it.
Whenever I have to speak about it, I'm going, how the fuck did I do that?
Yeah.
How did I put myself in
Why did I do
in
that?
that
It
situation?
embarrasses me.
Well, yeah, it
Like,
does. It
I'm,
does.
like,
I
mad
know
at
better. I
myself a
know
little bit.
better.
I knew
I
better,
knew
you know?
better. I knew better.
How did
But,
I not
you
see
know,
it? How did I do that?
because
And it's
any
just
love
like,
is love.
any love is love. And then, but I'm so thankful for it because after that shit, oh, hell no. You do any type of shit, I'm out, bruh.
Yeah.
I tell Anthony, don't slip up, player, because I will
You're
run out that
walking
door.
papers
I won't
really
even run out the
quick.
door. I'm gonna ask you politely to leave.
Yeah.
Like I would just never, ever, ever, ever put up or settle for that type shit in my life.
No.
And it's so crazy because I think that's what I was always jealous of. How did that girl know that so young?
Yeah.
You know, that's messed up.
For
Because it
sure.
wasn't our fault. Like,
No.
and that was like the whole thing was just that we wanted to be loved or something, you know. So we settled, we did
100%.
this,
For
you
sure.
know.
And I mean, you saw my life with my stepdad and
Yeah.
alcoholism, and then I dated. It's like, what the hell
Because
were you thinking?
it's what we knew,
No, it is. It is what we
you
knew.
know. Like,
So.
oh, it's so crazy. It's fucked up, man. It's so crazy.
It
I was just
is.
trying to amp these kids up, bro. And now they're
Yeah.
all like in healthy stuff. And I'm like, that's
Oh, you
wild.
should see little Mario. I'm like,
Oh.
you are like my mom. My mom, like the stuff that he buys now, and like I'm like, this is all I'm like reliving my mom. I'm like, if you bring Hanson sodas in my house, I'm done.
Oh, Hanson. Oh my God, that was your house. Your house was Hanson's.
Yes.
But you know what's funny is it's like everything that he drinks that now.
Yeah.
I left you two right there.
But
Because
it's so
it was just
true.
soda water, right?
Yeah, it was like flavor.
It was real fruit flavored
Yeah.
soda water.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it wasn't sugar.
No.
It was
No.
like
It was the real
watered
stuff.
down soda
Yeah.
juice
Yeah.
things. Like that's
And it was
crazy.
those things like it was embarrassing to me because I didn't have Coca-Cola in my fridge,
Yeah.
So it was like
I
these
didn't have
little
shit in my
things.
fridge. I would have
You
taken
came
a
over for a Hanson
I
soda.
had to drink like old pickle juice and shit. Now I'm
Yeah.
obsessed with it.
No, for sure. So yeah, that lifestyle is totally different and just like how he reads. And I think that's what a lot of my rebellious for my mom was like,
Yeah.
give me a bag of chips, give me a
Yeah,
bag
yeah.
of candy.
Like, let me be
Because yeah,
normal. You're making me
I just want to be
weird.
normal. Exactly. Because I grew up for so many years with all of that, even
Dang.
grind
She would
your
have
own
been like the
peanuts and
number
make peanut
one.
butter.
She would have been like one of those, what are they called? The, wives, uh, she would have been a triad wife or
Yeah. I don't
triad,
know what it's
whatever.
called.
It's like, but they do all that.
Yeah.
They make their own peanut
Oh,
butter and everything. That's like,
no, she
she
was
would have been gold.
100% like that. Like, I think it took
Mhm.
forever for us to get a microwave.
That's funny.
But, I mean, was she wrong?
Nope.
No,
Sure
not
wasn't.
not at all. We just didn't catch on to her fab.
Dang. Why'd she come over here from New York?
So, I'm assuming, and I can only go on assumptions, she probably just wanted to get away. She was actually a teacher in New York, and, my grandfather was a doctor,
Of course.
and my grandma was just his receptionist. So they had money.
Yeah.
They had a lot of money. And she came here and I honestly don't know where her career path was before she worked at Cornucopia because that's all I knew.
Oh my God. I forgot about that. Oh my God.
Yeah, so that's
Cornucopia.
like all I ever remember was her working there
In Carmel,
in
right? Right next to
Carmel.
Britain's.
Yeah.
That was one of my first
Yeah.
jobs.
Yeah. So she was forever, forever and ever. I don't know. My mom was very hippie, which was always crazy to me because I'm like, how did you come from New York, the Bronx? I mean, gated community Bronx, but full on hippie,
Yeah,
full
because
on
that's
hippie.
that time.
Yeah.
Maybe she was a flower child and just like got a
She was in the
ride.
wrong, yeah, she was in the wrong state.
Yeah.
she, and, my mom was adopted. You
Nope.
didn't know that? Yeah, my mom was adopted. and grandparents couldn't have kids, so
Dang, we
they.
need all her stories.
I know, and there's
Pissed.
nothing I can do now, and it sucks. It sucks. So then she
There's
got,
nobody? There might be.
yeah, but I don't
You
think
need
I
a
want to go down that
I guess
path,
not.
you know.
No, but I
Sometimes,
mean, like, let's hit up them cornucopia ladies.
right? Go find
You know
them.
there's somebody
There's
she
got to
was
be
telling some
somebody
lunchtime
for sure,
stories.
100%. And then, like, even
You
after
can't
she,
work somewhere that long and they don't know your
no,
stories.
no, for sure, because there's always that one person that you trust.
We gotta find them cornucopia ladies.
Where are you? Oh my gosh, that's funny. But yeah, she got pregnant with me, and pretty much a one night stand. Bio was never in my life.
Was he here or New
Yeah,
York?
he
He was
was
here.
here. He was here, like more like Carmel Valley, Big Sur, I want to say, somewhere that way. I remember going up a hill sometimes, but he was never ever really in my life. And then my grandparents moved here for my mom,
I remember your grandparents.
my crazy grandma. She was
Yes,
a bitch.
I
She
remember.
was she was strong. They were Jewish, and yeah, she didn't take nothing for nothing. She would yell at you for no
Yes,
fucking reason.
I
She was
remember.
the worst one to go out in a restaurant with. She was that one.
She was a
She was that one.
my
And then
god, all this stuff's coming back to me. It's, like, tripping me out.
my grandpa, he got Alzheimer's very early on,
Mm.
and she had to put him in a home. So he was in a home for a long time, and they had the condo up in Skyline Forest.
I think that's what I remember.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
she bought that condo back in, like, 1982 and lived there ever since.
that thing was nice.
Yeah,
That's where you went there too, right?
stayed there for a little bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I stayed there for a little
because your
bit.
mom went and lived there, right?
My mom after my grandma passed, and my grandma and grandpa passed, 6 months
Oh,
to the T apart.
cute.
Is that crazy?
That's cute.
Yeah, super cute. So after they passed, my mom moved up there, and I did not move with her. I was just pregnant with Samantha.
Yeah.
And she's like, if you want to stay here, basically start your family, um, I can see what I can do. Because we lived there for a while because we
Yeah.
moved in there high school, right before it's the only good thing my mom did. She moved to Monterey so I can go to Monterey High. Only good thing she did. So we stayed there for a hot second, and then we moved to Seaside. Remember that little house behind the house?
Seaside?
Yeah. So we were there. Um, that's a whole nother journey path.
Isn't it a trip how many lives you've
It
lived?
is, it is. But after my mom passed, um, we kept the condo for a while,
Yeah.
and it was not lived in. And then I was like, this is stupid. I'm paying all the bills. So
Yeah.
I moved over there for a little bit. And then
Because
there
weren't
was
you
a,
crocheting and shit there?
yeah,
That's where you were doing
yeah.
it. Yeah, that's what I
Yeah,
remember.
that's kind of where it started, was
Yeah.
there. No, it was a little bit at the house previous to that too.
But I
Yeah,
remember it there.
yeah,
I
yeah,
remember
no, for
you
sure.
doing a lot of entrepreneurial stuff
Yeah, it was a
there.
lot there.
Yeah.
It was a lot there. And then we got a dog.
A big dog?
A big dog because I didn't want any
Mm.
more kids.
Mm.
So that was the happy medium.
Big dog. Uh-uh.
No, I didn't want that big
I
dog.
barely got this tiny ass dog. Oh,
Very interesting.
where is it?
It's right here.
Okay, good. Stay alive, buddy. Stay alive.
So yeah, so my grandparents moved here following my mom, and then my mom met my stepdad shortly after, because they got married. I want to say it was shortly after. They got married in like 82, 83, and then they had my sister in 84. So we're 3 years apart. And he adopted me. Do you know that's how I have my last name?
Yeah.
I
Because you
would.
would always be like, that wasn't my real
It was
dad. And I was like,
no.
sorry, my bad.
Yeah, but
Sorry.
he adopted me.
He
I carried his last name, but didn't want to.
didn't want
That's
that.
not
So
my
so
choice.
you can add it back. What
Yeah.
would your last name been?
My last name, the name that I was born with is Resnick.
What?
And if I took on my bio's last name, it would have been Troutman.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I had
Troutman's
options.
crazy. You didn't know that. I mean, you still do.
Yeah, no, I
You're
do.
so Curtis.
Yeah, I always think like I can never change my name.
Mm-mm.
I don't even think I can get married and change my name.
Yeah, don't do it.
I don't.
Ugh.
Do you know what's so funny? I was
I
thinking,
did, and changed it right back.
right? When I always can tell when people know me because this lifetime right now, I'm Jen. Nobody knows me as Jennifer.
I know.
Is that crazy?
Well, I can't call you that.
No, I know
I
because you
would.
didn't know me then.
Yeah.
You know?
Jen sounds
Yeah.
crazy.
But
It's
when
just
people
like
call me
it.
Jennifer, I'm like, it's almost like a cringe. Like I've left that
Really?
life behind. Yeah.
Well, when it's funny when I said Jennifer right now, it's like, does she want to be called
It
Jennifer?
doesn't matter,
still?
but
But
it
and not
doesn't
even
bother
you're not
me.
even like Jennifer to me. You're Jennifer Curtis.
Yeah.
Like
I've
it's so
always been,
crazy.
yeah.
You're
It's,
like your full ass
it is.
name.
It's true. It's true.
Like it's so crazy. It's Jennifer Curtis. That's
It
who
is.
you
It
are.
flows.
Yeah. It's a trip.
It's like
Jen sounds crazy.
yeah.
But I'm trying to think like, what did we call you? Because I can't even.
Nothing.
You know what? I can't even
Nothing.
hear Jennifer.
No, it's always been Jennifer Curtis. That's just
It's
it flows.
Jennifer Curtis.
There's been no nicknames.
Right?
No.
It's not like we said your whole ass name.
Whole name.
That's a trip. Because I'm like, when I said Jennifer right now, it sounded weird to me.
Right.
I was like, wait, I didn't call her Jen. I didn't call her Jenny.
No.
And it was
Jenny
because,
was like an absolute.
and I was like, it's because she was Jennifer Curtis.
And that's yeah,
Such
you know,
a
I can always
trip.
tell how long I've known somebody on how they call me.
That's so funny.
Uh-huh.
Oh my God, I'm dead. Because I didn't even realize I was doing it.
Yeah, it's true.
And I kept thinking, and I was like thinking back, why did I say her name like that? And I couldn't figure out what was wrong. And it was because we said Jennifer Curtis.
Yeah, no, for sure. Because even now, like now, if somebody calls me Jennifer, even everyone around me, who's that? I've had people say it's Jennifer here, and they're like, who? Because now I'm just Jen.
Okay.
Dummied it down.
Her name is Jen. Okay.
Jen now. The new version.
I'm gonna like, you know how I do the name at the end?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna write Jennifer Curtis.
All one word.
I'm not writing Jen.
Just make sure you spell it.
Jennifer
Just make
Curtis.
sure you spell it right.
Curtice. Girl.
Good job.
Okay.
The only one that gets it.
Yeah, it's because we were on the same like payroll for like 56 years when we were 12.
Oh my gosh.
When we were like
slinging,
15 years old.
slinging pizzas, non-cooked pizzas.
It's like, it's so funny to me. I'm like, just like dead.
Do you remember getting timed on how fast you can make a pepperoni?
Yes. I remember one time Chris was there and this guy came in and he was like this big, like lumberjack looking guy. He doesn't talk a lot. And he's like, yeah, I want to get a Chicago, whatever. And he's like, okay. And he starts making it. He goes, no, I want her making it. And I was like, okay.
I got you.
I was like, let me make a pizza for you. And Chris was like, why? Because, his head goes to, what are you giving him free stuff? What are you putting too much on?
But you know what?
Count those pepperonis.
You think about it and,
and
you're like so mad that everything had to be measured. But especially now bartending, you get it. Yeah. You get it. Like there was a 100%. Madness to everything. Do you remember how many pepperonis go on a large pepperoni pizza?
I feel like it was like 63. Wait, hold on. Oh no.
I don't have 45 in my brain. No, that could have been.
It had been more than that.
I have to Google this.
I could fucking still make that.
Oh my God. I could braid a Chicago right now.
Oh, I'll braid the shit
Same
out
thing
of
with
Chicago.
pretzels.
I remember
every time I go to pretzel time, I see them. I'm like, I can still do that.
That's cool. Oh my God. I'll eat a pretzel. Oh my God. I want to learn how to make pretzels because they're just so good.
Easy.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're so easy. That's like your next venture.
No.
Don't talk about no more ventures. I can't think about.
Well, I can tell you one venture.
I can't think about how easy things are because then I'll be like, well, I better go do that.
No. Don't follow my footsteps.
No, we got to talk about what you're doing now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me tell you one story. So COVID, crazy COVID. We're not going to go into COVID, but crazy COVID. So I still had my job because I was operation manager at the time, still at the transportation company, but I wasn't doing anything.
Right.
And my neighbor comes over with.
You mean you weren't working because no one was going anywhere?
I wasn't working, but I was still on payroll.
Yeah.
So I still like checked in, but I wasn't doing anything. So my neighbor comes over with a bag of bananas. I hate bananas. I absolutely hate
I
bananas.
hate
I
bananas too.
hate bananas.
I'm just like, absolutely not.
I
But
hate
I
bananas.
love a chocolate chip banana bread, but I'm not gonna eat a banana.
So this is how the story goes.
Oh my
So
god.
it
Okay.
comes over and it's COVID, mind you. Not supposed to go anywhere, not supposed to anything. And I look at Smith, I'm like, what the hell am I gonna do with all these bananas? Nobody, they love bananas, but there's nothing we can do. So she's like, let's make banana bread. I said,
Yes.
girl, I don't bake. I'm not a baker.
Yeah.
I barely cook, if it's not a frozen meal.
You can make some pizza
I
dough
can make
though.
some pizza. So I'm like, really? So I search it up. I'm like, well, you only need X, Y, and Z. Go to Smart Final, I think, and everything's out because that's what everybody's doing. Everybody's baking. So you get the baking soda and it's this big of a container. You get the flour, it's this
It'll last
big.
your lifetime.
Yeah, for sure. And so we make banana bread. And she's like, this is actually good. And I think my friend came over because we were having our little circle. We would still get together during COVID. And she's like, "This is really good." And I was like, "Really?" She's like, "Yeah, no, it's really good. You should
Ching
add
ching.
walnuts." Yep. There goes the dollar signs. I said, "Can I sell bread during COVID?"
Yeah.
Girl, I had bake sale on Thursdays.
That's
Every
crazy.
Thursday would have a bake sale. So when everybody's over here struggling and stressing during COVID, I
Yep.
paid off my car.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
Why wouldn't I?
I was still cleaning.
Yeah, no, we still,
I feel like I was like the only one with a job. Like I was
yeah.
just like, I'm still gonna clean.
I double dipped. So I was doing that, and then I started working at the racetrack because they slowly
Oh
start. Oh,
yeah, I
we had the
remember that
COVID.
too.
We had the COVID mills
Damn,
when
you
they
worked
were. Oh yeah,
everywhere. You're like me. I worked
you
everywhere
just
too.
do it all. You just do it. So I was making money. I didn't get
Sometimes I kind of
any.
wish I stayed in Monterey because there was so much more money over there than
Yeah,
here.
no.
People don't know how to eat out. They don't know how to do it in Santa Cruz. It's like they're kind of learning now and stuff, but it's like Monterey was like you could do things like that
Yeah.
and make actual money.
Yeah.
Like here was so like ugh, whatever.
Like, whatever.
It's ghetto.
Okay, so venture now. Are we going here now?
Yeah.
I'm going here.
Yeah.
Want to learn how I lost my transportation job?
Yeah.
Well, COVID, of course, craziness, comeback craziness, because nobody is traveling still.
Did you get fired?
I did end up getting fired.
Holy shit.
And mind you, this went from a mom and pop's fucking Chris and Michelle, place to corporate
Okay.
right before COVID, like literally right before COVID. And they bounced, new owners bounced. They're in fucking Iowa, somewhere crazy now, farming cows or something. And we got corporate, which is great. I'm like, great, I'll play the corporate role.
Yeah.
I was making money,
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
Bonuses. I'm like, bonuses? Bonuses are a
What?
thing? I got bonuses. So
Ooh.
whatever. Then COVID came, shut us down, and made my
Banana bread.
banana bread. And so I come back and it's just crazy. My assistant manager doesn't come back. I don't have half my staff. My drivers don't want to come back. Like we're on ghost trying
Yeah.
to run shuttles and it's not happening. I'm
What a
stressing
weird
everybody else
time.
out. So long story short, they bring in another manager. He's supposed to be side by side, help me out, work for a little bit. And well, not so. Well, not so. So everything I did, he totally switched it. And
Mm,
I blew the whistle a couple times, like,
okay.
hey, this dude's not doing what he's supposed to do. And it
Yeah.
backfired at me and I lost my job.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah,
Bye.
I know. I know. So it's, I always feel like
You don't
it
want to work somewhere where they don't
sucks.
trust you anyway.
100%.
But you built so
You
much.
built so much. You
Yeah.
did. You did. So of course I start looking for jobs. I'm like, I have all this management skills from 100 years now, and
Mm,
I couldn't get a job. I could
yeah.
not get a job. It was crazy. Um,
That's scary.
it's so scary. So I started doing, well, I still could always bartend. Like I always had that backup and started doing delivery jobs, just Walmart, Target
Oh, yeah.
delivery jobs. Like it's
Yeah.
money. I was making
Yeah.
money.
Yeah.
Alex was doing for a little bit. We were making money, but
Yeah.
you're doing the wear and tear of your car. You don't know what you're going to make
Yeah.
every day. So it got scary. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to go back to school.
And you have to hustle
You have
so
to
hard.
hustle. You have to wake up. You have to move. You have to, it's a lot. You have
Yeah.
to time manage everything. So ended up, I'm like, I'm going back to school. So I went back to school and got a job in a bookkeeping office. So now I'm going back to the accounting. I'm finishing this. Like I'm
Yes. I
finishing
remember.
this. And which was great. I'm glad I took that job. It was a lot of what nots to do there.
Yeah.
Um, but it taught me that.
And a break from being afraid. Like, you just get a
Yeah.
check.
Yeah.
Like,
And that was the one I needed.
sometimes you just got to take the
And that's what it
job
was. It was
to have
part-time.
relief.
I was mostly just filing and
Yeah.
just learning stuff, and you add on, you add on. And but it taught me. I was like, okay, I can do this. I
Yeah.
can totally do this. So finish school, and then it's like, okay, do I move on? Do I go to a university? Do I need a university? Too old to get my CPA. Like, that's just out the
Like, are
door.
you?
And yes and no, because it's another 5 years down the road. So I don't know. I don't know. But I'm content.
She leaves and
I
just
know.
enrolls.
I know. You're like, where'd she go? Um, so I started my own bookkeeping office. My own bookkeeping, grabbed a client, random client, but crazy attracts crazy.
Yeah.
And he calls me. He's like, "Hey, I'm looking for a bookkeeper." And it's, of course, your friends and family that always so and so
Yep.
referred you. And I'm very upfront and honest. I'm like, I got nobody. I just graduated.
Yep.
I have this under my belt. I've always been in some kind of situation that had to do with accounting. And he's like, "You want to come to my office?" And I'm like, dude, I'm like in leggings and Crocs, and it's just not
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
professional.
Yeah.
Not. He's like, "It's okay, I'm in Crocs too," and I was
Like,
like,
sweet.
"Yellow, let's
I'll
go."
be there in 5.
Yeah, so met him, and I've gained clients from him, gained clients from everybody, and just being able to get up and do it whenever you want, and the flexibility. I love it. I do,
Yeah.
especially with grandbabies now. It makes life so much easier.
I love that.
So it's still bartending, because cash is king, and we love
Yep.
cash in our
Yep.
pocket, and, but I felt like I was just done. I was over
You
it.
know
I
what's
was done.
crazy is like you're like, oh, because more money, right? Like, oh, just have a nice little bit more money. I bet with the bookkeeping though, like every time, like even without the bartending, it was probably if you could have gone back to this one spot, that would have been so much money,
Mhm,
right?
mhm.
And then you get to that spot and you're like, I still need to make a little more.
You know
Isn't
what
that
it
a
is? It's
trip?
it's it's single mother survival.
It is. It's just like
It'll never go away.
because I'll still people are like, "Oh, you still clean houses?" And if people call me certain jobs, I still do it.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Why? You don't need to do it." And I'm like,
You never
"'Cause
know. You
I
never
don't
know.
know."
Your
And like
car might break
I don't
down.
wanna
Your
ever say no all the way
Mhm.
to nothing because I want if I ever get in a spot, I want them to know I don't know.
Yeah. It's just
It's
it's
that.
yeah,
It's just
it's
survival.
survival mode. It
Like learning
100% is.
how to just be like, "No."
Yeah, and I don't know how to sit still.
I know, and I'm like, "Well, if I'm not doing anything, why wouldn't I go make
Exactly. I'm
$300?"
gonna sit here and watch TV, and might
Yeah,
as well make
might
some
as well
money.
go make some
It's
money.
also for me, bartending is social life. So I'm
Yeah.
able to talk to people. I'm
Yeah, it's
actually
fun.
able to,
It's
and
like you're
now
getting paid to have fun.
for sure. And now that I'm working at home, and it's just
Yeah.
me, I just yeah,
I mean, that's why I went back to bartending because I had done maids so long with headphones on, podcasts for
yeah,
8 hours. I
yeah.
was just so
You
lonely.
needed some
I
yeah.
was so lonely.
Hmm.
And then I was piece of shit over here was just like, "Oh, isn't it funny, guys? Isn't it just funny what we put up with
Hmm.
and the predicaments we get ourselves
Yeah.
into?"
Oh, you want to hear a fun fact?
Yeah.
I get child support now.
Holy shit! Like, what the hell? How you do that?
Back pay.
That's so crazy,
Yeah.
bro.
And I have no regrets.
Hell no.
I have no regrets.
Sometimes I wish, like, oh, I didn't get child support for any of them either. And I was like,
I mean, I always looked at it like, I'm not going to stop it because it's not fair.
yeah,
Because I worked so
yeah,
hard, and my kids got everything and anything that they needed, or at
yeah,
least I feel they might say something different, but
yeah,
I feel like they did.
yeah.
And now that if I'm getting it with them grown up,
No, no. Hell no. That's tight, bro. That's tight.
yeah,
Sometimes I was like, oh, I could do it for those last 3 years because I never wanted to do anything because of control.
yeah,
Because then they would fight more for them just to not do that.
for
Like,
sure.
and that's so crazy. So I just was like,
Yeah,
absolutely not.
my situation was different. I just gave everything up, but it was always there. And once I
That's
turned
tight.
18, I let them age out. I was like, I'm not gonna. for me, I wasn't gonna fight it. Like
Yeah.
even if they went to school or they did whatever, I'm like, it's not. They're
Yeah.
18 now. Like
Yeah.
I did my job. So yeah, so I got a
That's
little extra chump change.
dope. I love
Yeah.
that. See, you better get
So
that
I
passport,
know.
honey. That passport.
The next notification I get.
We want
To
to
make sure you
see,
use that money.
yes, use that money. Go get your passport. Send us a picture so we can
Yeah.
put that up on the
It's
ground.
a happening.
Oh my God.
So yeah,
That's tight.
for sure. So building my whatever and then knowing bartending's like I'm done. I was so
Yeah.
over it. It's just, dealing with drunk people
Yeah.
and I'm not a huge drinker.
Yeah.
Um, I was just done. I was
Yeah.
tired and the nice little social media that we have now that we never had before. I was just scrolling along and
Imagine if we had had
my
this when we were doing it. We would
God.
have been like, we
For
would have
sure.
been them.
For sure. I mean, the only thing, well, not even then, but once we started, like even social media didn't really show you how to do things.
Right.
We had YouTube.
Yeah.
Like that was
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And if you really want to learn something, you would have to watch like a 30-minute
Oh,
video.
yeah. And it wasn't cool.
No, you could have just TikTok really quick and be like,
Yeah.
okay,
Now
here it
it's
is.
like
It's so
insane.
easy. So yeah, I was in the freaking rabbit hole and stumbled upon a pop-up bookstore, a mobile bookstore.
I love this.
And I'm like, is that possible?
Yep.
And for me, there's no not possible.
Of course.
Like you have to absolutely tell me no.
It's more like, okay, what do I need to
What are the
acquire?
steps?
What are
Yeah.
the steps?
What are the steps?
And I'm going to
What
do
are we
it.
doing? What are we doing? How are we getting here?
Mhm.
And I had a good chunk of change from bookkeeping. So I was like, if I need to use this to invest, we're good.
Yeah.
We're good. And let me back up. So when I quit the bookkeeping office, this is a crazy story. And this is why we probably will never find any stories about my mom. So I have one aunt. She's more my mom's cousin, but we call her aunt.
Yep.
And she's I won't elaborate too much. She's in Texas now. Anyway, so she reaches out to me probably like 3-4 years ago and was like, hey, do you have your mom's will? Do you have grandma's will? Do you have, I said, yeah, I have everything. I have everything. Why?
It's the aunt.
It's always the aunt. And I
Yeah.
was like, yeah, what's up? And she goes, the way that she, now after the math, I'm like, I'm gonna do any of this. She said, I have a lawyer that found a property that was unclaimed. So my grandma was her mom's sister, and then they had another sister that had never got married, never had kids, whatever. So her property was unclaimed in New York. So what I find out is this lawyer is actually a scout. He finds unclaimed properties and he's finding the families. She would do nothing. Okay. And so give her the stuff, whatever. At this point, what do I have to lose?
Right.
If I get some money, I get some money. If I don't, I don't. So it was a few years later, and she was like, hey, the lawyer's gonna send you something. I was like, oh, okay, cool, whatever. So we get a paper and it's like, you have X amount portion in this. And I'm like, oh fuck, I have a sister. So I call him up. I was like, hey, we got to put my sister on this. He goes, oh, okay. So whatever. And then we end up, it wasn't a lot of money, but we end up acquiring this money. And somehow she ends up being the trustee of it, maybe because she was the first one. I don't know. So she has to, give out the money and everything and get a nice little note that says, because of all the work I did, I believe that you should give me $3,000.
Shut up. Shut up.
I was like, yeah, unfriend.
No.
I was appalled.
It's like gross.
It's
People be acting weird about
so
money,
weird,
dude.
so weird. And then you start thinking like when my grandma passed and I knew there was like jewelry and stuff like that. And I'm like, that was the aunt. That was the aunt.
Yeah.
That was the aunt. So anyway, so that's one of the reasons why I quit my job and really focused on building my career.
Yeah.
Because of my business is I had that little chump change. So I had that little leverage to be like, okay, if I don't have work for a month, I don't have work for a month. At least I had that. Yeah, that little bit. So anyway, so back to the bookstore.
Yes. This is how it goes around here.
Oh my gosh. So we are searching. We're searching how we can do this. And I know about getting your permits and your whatnots. And,
Right.
I have that little background knowledge. and I do it. Get my permits, I get this, and then we're calling our old vendor friends from 20 years ago. What canopy are we buying
Oh my God, I
nowadays?
love it. That's so cute.
Yeah, so now I have a pop-up bookstore that's called the Seaside Book Nook.
Is it also like a book club?
Whereas that's separate.
Okay.
So I started a book club. It's not for me. I'm
Yeah.
in a book club now.
Yeah.
I just, timing, and I don't want to fight for friends.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't. So I'd
Yeah.
rather just go to one.
Yeah.
So yeah,
100%.
so we tried, and this wasn't for me.
Okay, so it's a pop-up bookstore,
Mhm.
and now you choose everything you get,
Mhm.
and now are there people you work with, or
It's
you're
all
just a
me.
little
It's all me.
bookstore?
It's all me.
So cute.
It's so cute.
I
So we're
love
on
it.
the adult level. And so I have new books, used books. We do the blind date books, and a
What are
lot.
blind date books?
Oh, they're fun. So they're basically mystery wrapped books.
Ooh.
So you'll know the genre, you'll know the
And then
ratings
you
and
just get
how
it.
spicy it
Oh
is,
my God.
and you
Okay.
just get it. So with my blind dates, I won't rewrap the same book at all.
Okay.
So you can buy from me 20 times, you'll never get the same book. Um, with that, it's hard to find books because I won't wrap the most popular books. I won't wrap, what everybody's reading. So I have to deep dive.
Well, that's
It's
fun.
fun. It's fun and hard, but so I started this. The idea popped in September. And I wanted everything.
How many books are you reading in like a month?
So I do a lot of audibles.
I love Audible
I love audibles. I
because I'm
mean,
like kind of like
I'm a, lo-
dyslexic and I can't fucking see anymore.
yeah,
So if I read, it's so stressful on my
for
eyes, I fall
sure. It's not
asleep.
worth it.
So but then there's some I go, you have to read that one, Laura, or it doesn't count.
Yeah, I like
But
reading thrillers.
yeah,
Like, I think thrillers are you want your own
it's crazy.
perspective. Yeah, you want
And
your
you
own
want to make
perspective.
their own
For
voices and
sure,
stuff.
because some audibles you're like listening, and then you get
Yeah.
her,
And there's some I can't read the Audible, so I just read the book because
yeah.
I can't do the
Oh,
voice.
no,
I'm like,
especially if they have like a
absolutely.
British accent. I'm like, no, thank you.
Oh, I love that.
Do you? You
Yeah.
can read all those
I
ones.
was in I love that. I love reading like that. And I quite like it actually. And I'll deep dive into that. And I'd much rather like have a little bit of that than any other.
Can't do.
But I was in a book club with my sisters and they were like, what the fuck was the words they were saying? And they were making lists of all these like English words and
Oh my
stuff.
gosh. No, especially like fantasies. You're like, what's
Oh,
their
that would be
name?
difficult.
Oh my gosh.
Because it's already made up language.
Oh yeah. Their names are crazy, and then you read it, and then when you hear it, you're like, it was that easy. Like,
Yeah.
seriously, why'd you make it so difficult? Why'd you add letters in there?
Arnagragaron or
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh my gosh. So I just recently started my first pop-up in October because I wanted everything perfect.
Of
I want the
course.
feng shui perfect. I wanted, being in the vendor
Yeah.
world for so long.
Yeah.
I love going to farmers markets, and I
But
love
isn't
doing
it
that
crazy?
stuff.
Because now you know how to do it.
Uh-huh.
It's so easy.
Well, and everyone's like, how long have you been doing this? And I'm like, in December when I was doing 10,000 pop-ups a month, it was like, oh, I just started in October. And they're like, I'm like, but it's in my blood.
Yeah.
I've done it.
People are like, they come here and they say, oh my God, this podcast is so cute. And I was like, I have done 56 things to get here.
Yeah.
Like
It's
this
not.
is just this is the, it's, what is it? Opening night or whatever.
Yeah.
This is like this is not a dress rehearsal.
No.
This
Yeah.
is showtime.
Yeah.
It's like everything I've practiced all my life. I learned how to market on Instagram, on Facebook. I barely use Facebook now, but like I learned how to like self-market myself, and I learned how
You have to.
exposure and what people like, what they don't like, what I want to look like, what my vibe is. Like
Yeah.
you've had your whole life to learn all these things, and now
Yeah.
you get to just finally do it
Put
the
it
way you
together, for
want,
sure.
doing what you want to do.
Absolutely.
That's so fun. I
Yeah.
love
No,
it.
it's a lot of fun. Yeah. So no, cool vibes.
Is there an online store?
There's a storefront. I haven't
Okay.
really been pushing it. That's
But I
like my
think you
next.
should
I
because
know.
like there's gonna be people who can't get there or whatever that will want
I
to just do
You
it.
need to push it.
I know probably like 10 people who would
Yeah.
just love it.
Yeah. And I know, like, now I venture out. Like, I was just
Because
in
I get it. It's
Campbell.
not the same thing though as
It's
like
not the
coming in and
same.
shopping.
No, but at least you can shop, because I do have locals that are like, what do you have? And I'm like, just go to my link. And you're
Yeah.
like, your link is ridiculous. but no, I get it. And, I built such a home base. So now I've been venturing out. I've gone to like Campbell. I've been in Los
Fun.
Gatos. I've been, so there's different places that
Yeah.
I go now, and it's fun because I think a lot of people don't do this. It's very, very rare.
That's
You
crazy.
can't see it. And then when they walk in, it's like, oh, this is adult base. It's almost like walking into a nude art place,
Yeah.
and it's books because
Yeah.
I have funky bookmarks. I have bookmarks that have cuss words in it. I
Love
have
it.
cock marks.
Love it.
So it's just, I want to be adult. There are some things that kids can get, but usually when kids start
Yeah, you're
walking
like,
in, I'm
I'm
like,
done with that,
oh no,
honey.
and I don't want kids. I'm
Yeah.
not going to venture in kids' books. Kids' books
Yeah.
are stupid. And I don't want to figure out what kids are reading
Yeah.
right now. I don't. I don't.
She said, if you bring one more kid around me, I
Yeah.
am done, ma'am.
Yeah.
I am
I'm
done.
done. So no,
No, but
been a
that's fun
venture.
because there's so many. I'm already thinking. I'm like already thinking of all the side
Yeah.
things that you could
Yeah.
do with
Well, and
this.
that's the thing is in now because I have a market that I do weekly, and I feel like I have to bring something new
There's
every
like, I
time.
listened to this podcast and I got to find it. And there's like a whole, like, the world of like adult books.
Mm.
What do you call it? Just adult books?
Yeah, adult books. I mean, and then
Adult romance,
yeah,
adult, whatever.
yeah,
But anyways, it was like a really fun podcast. I'm trying to think of what it was called. I'll figure it out. But like, do you want to go and do one of those?
that would be fun.
How
That'd be fun.
fun.
And I can't say I'm like a reading
Like the
expert.
Comic Con of that.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah, but sometimes people just like your vibe.
yeah.
And I
No,
think
for
you're just
sure.
so fun that people are
Yeah,
going to like you,
for sure,
that
for sure.
you're like, bitch,
Yeah,
know?
no, for sure. And that's the other thing. Like when I was visualizing my booth or
Like you get
whatever.
it's an experience.
Absolutely. I had when I was in Los Gatos a couple of weekends ago, I had two people at the same time walk into my booth. And so of course, hi, how are you doing?
Yeah.
And they're like, I don't read, but I just wanted to like give you
Yeah.
kudos. And that's awesome. I said, this is exactly what I wanted. I'm like, even if you didn't read,
Yeah.
I just want you to be like,
This is a
that's
cute ass store.
exactly.
This is not like,
Exactly.
I did not just put this in my car and
No.
put it on a table. This is a cute ass
Yeah,
store.
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And the whole storefront has, it goes in and out, in and out.
Oh my God.
It's hard. Nobody
Yeah.
wants a storefront.
No. No brick and mortar here, honey.
No,
There's no. You're just a slave to someone's building.
for sure.
Ugh.
100%. Yeah.
Ugh.
No, unless I can.
You're
do
like,
a
I
garage.
bookkeeped. I know
Yeah.
what rent is and
yeah.
all these like,
Yeah, you get to see
all of
the
that.
other aspects.
You got to pay for water to sell
No.
books?
No.
Ugh.
Not necessary.
No, unless you have some cookie dough there.
For sure.
Oh my God, I want that
Oh,
cookie dough
business
now.
plan. Books and pizza.
I mean, how are you not selling snacks already?
I don't know.
Get some snacks up in
I
there.
should. I always have my own snack.
Get get a little partnership with those people make like nude cookies or something,
Right?
like
Some
little
booby cookies.
yeah
booby
boogie
cookie.
cookies. Yeah, booby cookies. That's
Yeah.
hard to say. That'd be funny.
Yeah. So that's my journey now, and that has been taking over my life
In a good way.
in a good way. In a good way,
Yeah.
because it's a lot of work. And when I envision this, I'm like, I am not making anything. I'm not being crafty. I am just gonna buy everything.
100%.
And then you realize how easy things are to make. Well, because I'm a crafty person. So you realize how easy things are. And then your profit margin.
Well, because you go to
is,
buy something and you're like, I can make
that.
this.
Yeah, for pennies.
I
So,
can make
okay,
this.
good story. I stumbled upon these smutty coloring books. So you know what smut
Fun.
is, right?
Yeah.
So the smutty coloring books.
I know it's smut.
I'm just making sure.
Yeah.
Some people
I'm a
don't
prude.
know.
I am a prude though.
Some people
I'm a
don't
prude.
know. And I had
Yeah.
the lady buy her daughter a sticker that says, "Is this smut?" And I'm like, you know what? If you don't know, she should totally deserve that sticker. But
Smut.
anyway, so I'm trying to find these wholesale now. So I'm
Right.
trying to find these coloring books wholesale, and end up in Etsy. Wasn't the right Etsy. Almost got scammed. I'm looking at these, and Etsy, I can download the file, and I'm like, okay, we're going to do this. So I bought the machine to make the holes to put the spine
did.
in, and I printed them all. And so now I sell smutty coloring books for way cheaper than I could have got
my
them on
God.
wholesale.
Oh my God. What a fun gift.
Yeah.
What a fun gift for bachelorette parties.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just saying. Oh my God, don't let me make a commercial.
Right? Oh my gosh. So yeah, that's my new adventure.
How fun. I love it.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a lot of work. I
it's a lot of work.
bought a van for it.
Damn, you outside, honey.
It's real. You know, one
See.
thing little Marl told me, and
See.
it really stuck with me is he's like, all my ventures that I've done. He goes, this one you're really treating it like a business.
Oh,
I was
that's
like,
nice.
that's nice to be recognized,
Yeah, yeah,
to
yeah.
see it, and especially when your kids recognize it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times they
Well, because you learned everything. So now you're like, I know exactly what to do, how to do it. I'm not messing around.
No.
And you
We're
like it.
business,
You
for
actually
sure.
like it. It's not something you're doing to make money, to pay something.
No,
You're doing it because you love to do it.
for sure.
And that's the stuff that makes money too. It's
Absolutely.
because you
Absolutely. And
enjoy
you put
it.
a passion into it. And like this market world is so different now. It's not the craft world. It's not people
Mm-mm.
like, I just do this for fun.
And
shits
you
and
have the whole
giggles.
world at your fingertips.
For sure.
It's
It's
crazy.
crazy. It is.
Oh, God, the
It is.
tools.
I know.
The places you go. I love it.
That's
So where do you
awesome.
do most of your stuff?
Majority of my pop-ups are in Salinas.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
Dang, I didn't know Salinas was like
Yeah,
that.
they do a lot. So I have a weekly market there.
Mm.
Tried the farmer's market. It's
Mm.
just very windy.
Yeah,
And I don't like to fight.
yeah.
Once in a while that's fine, but I'm not gonna every day. So it's just a lot of like craft fairs and markets,
Mhm.
and did good old days in Pacific Grove, and that
Fun.
was amazing. Del Monte Shopping Center. So like the malls are doing pop-ups now. So I do one
Really?
at Del Monte Shopping Center, I do one at North
Where's
Ridge.
your best one for you?
Oh my gosh. It's the festivals. It
Really?
is. Yeah.
God.
It's night and day. But I do good, like, at the malls. When I'm inside the malls, I do really good because nobody has bookstores out there. There's no bookstores at all,
I'm like blown away by
isn't it?
this. And you're
Yeah.
just selling
It's just
books and
selling
shit.
books.
That's crazy.
Fucking smutty books.
That's
It is.
crazy.
It is.
Oh my
And
God.
people are buying them. I think that was the most craziest part because I'm like, "What am I doing?" Are people still reading?
Yeah.
And they are. They
Yeah.
are. So, you get your people that are reading on your Kindle. So now I have all the Kindle accessories and whatnot. So you gotta know your market. You have to. So even if somebody reads and they're like, I don't read physicals, I'm like, here you
I
go.
think you need to make an online book club.
I tried that.
It didn't work.
No.
It's too hard.
I don't know. I couldn't get a following.
Or like a membership or something, and then they just get the book,
Yeah.
and then they can all go in and like talk shit about the
Talk shit.
book. I'm out here working,
Yeah.
guys.
Thought about
I need
membership.
to mind my business.
Right? Well, but it always goes into how much more work do I want?
Yeah. You don't
Do
wanna
I
do all that.
want to
No, you're selling
start?
books. You're selling books. You're doing your
Yeah.
thing.
So unless I'm like really, and any money is good money, but then you have to
Yeah,
go
but
into
you don't want
shipping
you're in
and
somewhere where you don't wanna do
yeah.
something you don't wanna
I'm
do.
content right now.
Oh my
Put it that way.
God, I love this. Smut books. I don't think I knew it was smut books. Or like, we don't call them all smut books.
Yeah.
Adult books.
Yeah, I think smut is the right word when you know what you're looking
Yeah.
for. And there is definitely different types
You
of
gotta go to like San
spice.
Francisco or something. I bet those festivals are fun.
Probably.
What a trip.
Yeah.
Book clubs. I
People are
thought
doing it.
like people were doing it and stuff. That's so good. I love that.
Yeah.
I can't believe I've known you like your whole life.
Seriously.
That's insane.
Yeah.
I've known you probably since you were like 7, so for like 38 years.
It's a long time.
That's a long
It's a
time.
super long time.
Oh my God. I was gonna wait. Do you know how to end this?
Yes,
You do?
yeah, I watched
Oh
one of
my
your
God.
podcasts. I
Okay.
do.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I was like, if I let another person in this house, the last one, she was just here. She didn't know how to do it. And I was like, that's it. I'm making a sign that says
Yeah,
it.
you just put it right
And
here.
I'll put the word in.
Insert name here.
Insert name here. Oh my God. I'm like so bad.
No, I watched your last podcast on the way up
Which one?
with Pickle.
Oh, she's so fun. Oh, I did Anthony.
Oh, I didn't watch that one yet.
Yeah, that
I
was
saw
good.
some snippets,
Yeah.
but I decided to watch
Pickle's
that
so
one.
funny.
Yeah,
That was good.
that was a good one.
I just love it. I feel like no one gets like platforms or anything.
For sure.
And we all have like these stories. Like, look at how many lives you lived.
Absolutely. I call them chapters.
Chapter. Oh, of course you do.
Yeah.
Of course she
They are
does. She sells
chapters.
books.
I sell books.
But
it's true.
But so many.
Absolutely.
I'm like a fucking cat with like 62 lives.
It's too many lives.
I hate cats. I'm a dog with like 11 lives. It's so many lives.
It is.
I hope this one is like
it needs some mellowness, just some consistency.
Yep.
But then we're also those people that
get bored. We get bored so easy.
We get so bored so quickly.
So we make book clubs and podcasts.
That's why my room isn't clean.
Book club, and I have to clean because I'm bored,
right?
And I'll like lose my mind.
Yeah.
Oh my God. I'm waiting for look at that rainbow coming in. Dude, that's cool. Like the coolest
I saw that.
thing.
Yeah, that is.
I just like love it.
So
anyway,
cool.
Well, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
I literally feel like I've known you my whole life, and like, stop being rude while I'm talking. You can't hear it? Okay, well, I guess that's a good sign.
I hope so.
Jeez, my knees.
You're gonna have to invite me back.
That's fine.
Redo.
That's fine. I'll invite you back. I feel like. Shut up. If this messes up my moment, I'm gonna have to put music in the background. Cue in sappy music. But I feel like we've known each other for like our whole lives. I feel like you look exactly the same.
Really? Yeah.
Well, not. Obviously not. You're not La Chola anymore.
No. Oh my God. Okay, before you get sappy, I had this guy and he's like, you were totally white girl, huh? With the ponytail on the side. I was like
absolutely not.
Dickies.
She was a chola, honey. Okay. She represented the raza. Okay. I was like, Jennifer Curtis is more Mexican than me. Like,
right? I have no Mexican.
And no Mexican. No.
Nothing.
Now we know she's from New York.
Yeah.
But dang, what a different life you would have lived.
I know. I think about that all the time.
What would you have been?
I've been Jenny from the block.
Jenny from the block.
100%.
Dead. 100%.
Yeah.
From the block.
That would have been a totally different life.
Still would have been Chola, but she would have been Puerto Rico.
Yeah. 100%.
She would have been Puerto Rican for sure.
Oh my God. That's funny.
Well, thank you. I'm so glad you came. That was fun. What a journey.
Yeah.
What a journey.
It's never over.
Buy her books, bitches.
Please.
So simple. Get slutty and buy her books, hoes.
At least just like me.
We know you want slut books.
They all do.
They all do.
They do.
All right. Let the people know.
Okay. My name is Jennifer Curtis, and I am nobody special. I did it?
No!
Oh my God! What did I do? Oh. Okay, let's redo. Cut.
Let the people know.
Wait, now I'm dyslexic.
Look at it in front of you.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm dead. You're the second person. Someone posted that. No, it's so funny. Okay, go.
Okay.
Let the people know.
My name is Jennifer Curtis, and I am special nobody. We're done. That's what you're getting.